This is Onalaska Hilltoppers High School Football on the Coulee Region Sports Network. Tonight, it's the battle for the Mississippi Valley Conference Championship as the Onalaska Hilltoppers take on the Holmen Vikings for the MVC crown. Coverage of Onalaska athletics on the Coulee Region Sports Network is presented to you by Coulee Golf Bowl, the #1 recreation facility in Onalaska. Waste Management, there's more to their business than meets the eye. Coulee Bank, bank with confidence. Kurt Paff, State Farm Insurance in Onalaska. There when things go wrong. Here to help life go right. Interstate Wealth LLC. Your road to success starts right here. Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service. At your disposal since 1984. Howie's, lacrosse's ultimate sports viewing venue. Onalaska Athletics on CRSN are also brought to you by Every Plumbing and Heating. Give them a call when you need it done right. BA Burrito Company. Boldly mixed, mad flavors delivered right to your door. Coulee Region Chill Junior Hockey. The fastest game in town. David Ray's Modern Diner and Tavern, Onalaska's newest hotspot. Radio 1 Broadcast School. We'll get you from here to air. The Onalaska Hilltopper Athletics Booster Club. Become a member at OnaBoosters.com. Music Mix of Lacrosse, your entertainment specialists. Allen Dental in West Salem. Smile with confidence. And by Onalaska Park and Rec, cityofOnalaska.com. Here with the call from Empire Stadium in Holmen, Wisconsin, your CRSN broadcast crew, Rick Franke, Stan Evans, and Lisa Kay.
Good evening. Welcome to the MVC Championship game from Empire Stadium here in Holmen, Wisconsin. A chilly night for some big-time high school football. The Holmen Vikings and the Onalaska Hilltoppers, longtime arch rivals. The stands are filling in, not the stand, but the stands are filling in. It's a little chilly. Some of the words are hard to get out here right now. And I think this is going to be a marvelous game. We'll get to some of the numbers.
Right.
But the first take on things, Stan, is you come into this building here tonight and you take a look at the spectacle as fans are filing in. What are your first thoughts?
First thoughts are, man, and, you know, you got to look at it from both sides. Onalaska, man, big game. This is championship.
I thought you were going to say, wow. That was what I thought you were going to say.
Not going to say, well, wow. No, this is championship game. Both teams better be feeling this. You know, most of the times when you go into conference championships, you're giddy, you're anticipating, you're waiting, and for this is going to lead you into the state.
This is big, and Lisa Kay is on the sidelines. Glad to have Lisa back this week. Lisa, you got to look at the stands from the sideline perspective. What is your first take on this night and how important it is for both these teams?
Well, the energy is palpable, and the way that they're packing in, I think they might use the little body heat to keep themselves warm.
Yeah.
Kickoff tonight's going to be in the mid-40s with a freeze warning. 8 short weeks ago, we were standing in sandals and short sleeves talking about how impressive this MVC conference was and how it was going to be a battle to see who would win. And needless to say, here we are, last game, winner determines a champion.
Well said. Lisa will be checking in with you from time to time on the sidelines. All right, let's give you the tale of the tape. The Holmen Vikings 5-3, 5-1 in the MVC. And they are already a level, or I should say a D2 qualifier, so playoffs are there. They want to win the championship, and it's an offense that runs that triple option, and they put points on the board, 31 points per game, 64 yards in terms of passing per game on average with 5 touchdowns overall in the season. But that rushing game is what makes it work with that triple option, 330 yards rushing per game, 28 touchdowns on the season. That's 394 total yards with 33 TDs. Now, they do get off to a good start. You look at the first quarter score stand, 75-28. Holmen outscoring the opposition. The defense has been good, allowing 17 points against per game, 153 passing yards and 7 touchdowns, 100 rushing yards and 11 TDs. They stopped the run quite well.
Well, they stopped the run. You know, I've been looking forward to this game because when you look at their leading receiver, he's only got, 15 receptions, and everybody after that is either 2 or 1. That leading receiver, Tatum Grass, 261 total yards.
And that's a tight end,
Yeah.
and he's a weapon, though. You watch when they need to use him at somebody to keep your eyes on.
Right.
Onalaska Hilltoppers come in 6-2, 5-1 in the MVC, looking for their third straight MVC championship. Had it outright a couple years ago. Tied for the championship last year with Holmen and West Salem.
Right.
They are already in the Division III Level 1 qualifiers, so the offense needs to roll tonight if they want to have success. 37 points per game. 204 yards passing per game, 197 yards rushing per game. That's just over 400 total yards.
Right.
Now, the defense has had its ups and downs this season, but strong in terms of how they played against West Salem last week. 23 points against per game, 12 sacks, 7 forced fumbles, 14 interceptions, 2 of them for touchdowns. And then you look at the number of yards allowed, 139 passing yards per game. They won't see a lot of that in this game tonight. At least you don't think that they will. 145 rushing yards for 284 total yards against per game, which is a little higher than what Holmen allows.
Well, and what we've seen with Onalaska throughout the season, I'm really not too concerned with the offense. The offense can score when they want to. I'm concerned, especially with the last 2 games we've seen, maintaining it to the end.
Playing 4 quarters. That's what every coach wants to see from their team. 4 quarters of football. They've had big leads, Central and West Salem. Those leads slip away, and it's down to 4 seconds consecutive weeks.
Right.
Is this going to be another one of them?
Hey, listen, I don't want no more Pepto-Bismol. I've had enough.
Don't make Stan take the Pepto-Bismol. We'll take a quick break here in our Coulee Golf Bowl pregame show on the Coulee Region Sports Network.
Looking for a great place to golf 9? The Coulee Golf Bowls course is in absolute beautiful shape. After you get done golfing, plan some time to stop and enjoy a cold beverage and a bite to eat inside their newly remodeled sports bar and grill, or outside on the patio with an amazing view of the golf course. Either way, you'll enjoy great drinks, delicious food, and socializing in a way only golfers can do. Call today to book your tee time at the Coulee Golf Bowl in Onalaska. 781-1111. That's 781-1111.
Waste Management of Wisconsin is your local choice for all of your collection and disposal needs. From collection and recycling to state-of-the-art landfill operations. At Waste Management, think green is a way of life. It means commitment to customer satisfaction and long-term relationships. It means cleaner, safer communities. And it means you receive high-quality service second to none. Their goal is to be the single source for all of your collection and disposal needs. Sign up today and see why more people choose Waste Management than any other. Contact Dean Lounsbro, DLOUNSBR at WM.com. 608-518-1720.
Rick, Stan, and Lisa back from Empire Stadium in Holmen, Wisconsin as we get set for our national anthem. They've got a giant flag down the field being held by the Holmen players and fans. And I heard our public address announcer speaking momentarily, and I do believe they are going to maybe make a couple of special announcements. Let's take a listen in. Not the easiest to hear our public address announcer, Stan. I don't know if that's going to be the best way to hear what's going on here, but we will have our anthem momentarily. As soon as they begin, we'll get you to that, of course, and salute. Let's talk a little bit about what is important for the Onalaska Hilltoppers. First off, they're going to start with the football. As it was Holmen winning the coin toss, they deferred. They will kick off to the Onalaska Hilltoppers. They want to see whether that defense can shut down the Hilltoppers and get that field position that they want early on.
Right. And Onalaska needs to come out and establish themselves right from the beginning. But you know what? We're used to them doing that.
Yeah.
You know, they've gotten out early a lot of times.
Well, I mean, they've had decent starts, but so has Holmen. Getting that first touchdown of the game going to be important to get that momentum. Lisa, you're down the sidelines. You can probably hear the public address announcer a little bit better than we can. It just kind of sounds muffled off to the side there. Are they making some special announcements right now?
They are, and we're going to go right to the national anthem, and I'll share those when we're done, if you'd like.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, but
Very nicely done. Lisa, now you can share your comments.
Couple of things at senior night here tonight at Holmen. So our senior band members, dance team, and the players will be recognized at halftime. So we may have an extended halftime as well. The band will be playing a fifth quarter here, and they had a couple of other fundraising announcements. I will let you know the technology on the sidelines has grown. As you know, Onalaska's had a TV on the sidelines to help review some of the plays and how to make improvements. Well, if you get a look over here, Jeff, to my left, your right, you'll see the large TV on the Holmen sideline. I asked them if they were going to play the Brewers game. They shook their head and said no, but apparently their TV died, so they had to bring out this large TV. And on the screen, I actually see some plays from the Sparta Onalaska game, and I'm wondering how much can maybe be seen from the other side as well. And there's no wind out here tonight, so that shouldn't play a factor. And the field has drained extremely well, so we shouldn't really have any field issues either.
Awesome. All good stuff, Lisa. You should see the high-tech stuff they have up here for that television. Some pretty good huddle equipment as it has grown, definitely, the technology in high school football. We'll take another quick break here and be back with kickoff from Empire Stadium in Holmen, Wisconsin, the MVC championship game on the Coulee Region Sports Network.
Do you earn 2.65 annual percentage yield on your checking account balance? If you had a Coulee Bank Kasasa Cash checking account, you would. Your free Kasasa Cash checking account includes free MasterCard debit card, free online banking, bill pay, e-statements, Coulee Bank mobile app, and ATM fee rebates. Earn 2.65 APY on your free Kasasa Cash checking account. Coulee Bank, member FDIC. Qualifications, rules, and limitations apply. Rates, rewards, and restrictions may vary by account. See CooleyBank.net for more information.
Isn't life crazy? One day, your fender gets dented by a runaway shopping cart. The next day, your kid's college entrance exam is a runaway success.
Yes, I got accepted.
But that's life. Some days you're the bug, some days you're the windshield. No worries, your State Farm agent is here in all of life's moments, the good and the not so good, to help life go right. So good day, bad day, any day, let's talk.
Call State Farm agent Kurt Path in Onalaska at 608-783-1130.
Many of us will end up working 40 to 50 years of our lives, saving and hoping that we'll be able to live comfortably and have a successful retirement. But saving and investing smartly is only half the game. Mistakes made during the game can have lasting effects. If you're questioning your retirement game plan, call Brent Peterson at Interstate Wealth LLC. Your road to success starts here. Investment advisory services offered through Virtue Capital Management, LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor. Interstate Wealth, LLC, is independent of Virtue Capital Management.
Rick, Stan, and Lisa back with you from Empire Stadium as we get set for the MVC championship game between Holmen and Onalaska. Holmen's had the advantage in the series throughout history, outplaying Onalaska 12-4 in terms of wins and losses the last 16 seasons. The Hilltoppers were able to win one here back 2 years ago en route to their MVC championship in a game that was tight in the first half. Seth Wilson went out, talented running back for Holmen, and the Hilltoppers at Onalaska. They dominated the second half to the Vikings, 28-7 after a 28-22 score at halftime.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just forget about last year and focus on this year. Let it go.
Well, the Holmen Vikings, as we said, are going to kick off. They won the coin toss, and now we'll see what they go with. We'll get you the Hilltoppers starting offense coming up here after the boot.
It's like, what time is it? Game time.
It is. Jonah Johnson set to kick off for the Holmen Vikings. Michael Saverin, typically the deep returner, and he'll take it at the 10-yard line. Has a seam up the left side. Saverin up to midfield and knocked out of bounds just past the 45-yard line. No, they'll say the 44.
It's a good start.
Great field position for the Onalaska Hilltoppers. Nice return by the sophomore. The offense is led, of course, by Austin Larson. He is 55% completion ratio, 1,526 yards, 8.7 per pass, 18 touchdowns, and an average of 191 passing yards per game, 6 interceptions, a 104.6 quarterback rating. And you'll see in the backfield, Ben Wittenberg will be the lone back here in the first sequence with Ray Holmen in motion. The quick throw, a slant, and it's broken up as the pass was intended for Landon Peterson. Good defense there by the Holmen Vikings. I think that was Tyler Rodriguez stepping in to break it up.
Yeah, just a little bit behind Landon on that one. So
Ray Holmen will see some time in the backfield, also as a receiver, leading the team with 46 catches, 781 yards. Tight ends, Jack Weber, Connor Haggerty, David Luck, Landon Peterson, and Hank Olson, the wide receivers. Trips right now for the Hilltoppers. Larson in the shotgun. Here's another quick throw.
Nice.
This time it connects. Yep. This is going to be Saverin, I believe.
There you go. Nice
and
move.
Michael Saverin's going to make a first down for the Hilltoppers as they move the chains. A 14-yard pickup, as you heard Stan say, and a nice little wrinkle here. You're going to see a lot of different looks for the Hilltoppers.
And Onalaska just needs to come out passing. If they're going to go big on the defensive line, spread them out. Spread them out.
Saverin lined up as a slot yet again. He made the catch on the last play. Landon Peterson split wide left. A big-time spread offense. Nobody in the backfield here for the Hilltoppers, and Austin Larson looking to go to the air. We'll get to that Holmen defense as soon as we have another stop.
Oh.
That one going to be behind the intended receiver, Michael Saverin. And aggressive defense there by the Holmen Vikings as Ian Stussy was in on coverage. Let's take a look at that Holmen Viking defense. Don't have much in terms of numbers on them, but your defensive linemen, 5 of them, Ian Stussy, Jaden Nesseth, Adam Quam, Jesse Fires, Drake Shams. Those are the down linemen. Linebackers, Dylan Westcott, Shane Roth, Ben Hesh, and the secondary, Caleb Medal, Logan Wilhelmsen, and Justin Jones. Hilltoppers again with the football. Second down after the incomplete pass. This will be a running play that's going to be stacked up and a loss of 1. The defense came in hard for the Holmen Vikings, and one of those tacklers, Jesse Fires.
Yeah, big hit right there.
Finishing off the Onalaska offensive line, Ryan Kujawa, the left tackle, left guard Caillou Lohr, center is Jake Bloom, the right guard Nam Yang, and the right tackle is Nick Bloom. Colton Hogan still out.
Really loving the Onalaska team for supporting the pink breast, cancer awareness.
Got the pink socks. Yep. Haggerty trades to the right, Weber to the left in the tight end position. Larson with nobody in the backfield. Plenty of time, great blocking, but a lot of coverage downfield. The throw is right on target. And a completion to Ray Heilman. And finally, he's brought down in Viking territory at the 17-yard line. Nice pickup. Good job by Austin Larson to survey the field with all the coverage. They had everybody back in coverage.
Beautiful blocking up front on the offensive line. And, it's all day Ray.
So ball spotted to the 16-yard line. First down, Onalaska Hilltoppers. Scoreless here in the first quarter. First series of this game.
There you go.
And they got a false start there as set that one back up. Of course, Holmen losing to Sparta last week in a shocker 28-6. Big plays by the Spartans were the difference, and we saw how they played against Onalaska when they came to town. The Spartans team is not your grandfather's Spartans.
No, that game was big plays all day from both sides between Onalaska and Sparta. Finished with a basketball game, so we know what they're capable of.
It's going to back the Hilltoppers up. Going to be first down and 15 after the motion penalty. Larson looks to throw to his left, and that's going to be broken up. Looking for Hank Olson. Coverage was tight, and a good job of knocking the ball down by Caleb Metal. Metal, a junior, 6'1", 165.
It's nice coverage on that defense. He got him, got right to him right as the ball got there.
So 2nd down and 15. Hilltoppers changing out some personnel. Michael Saverin looks to come in and line up slot left, but now he'll line up slot right. They're going to stack everybody up, it looks like, to the right side. Hank Olson still looking at the sideline. He'll stay on the field.
He spreads out.
Lots of motion going on. Handoff to Saverin. Saverin trying to get to the outside. A stiff arm as he's pulled down just inside the 20-yard line. He'll get some of the yardage back, but not a whole lot.
Had Ray out there on single coverage. I thought he might pull it down and try and just get him something in the end zone, basically. But that brings up 3rd down.
Good defensive movement to the outside. So far they've had that contained nicely. 3rd down and 13 now for the Hilltoppers, who are getting the play from the sidelines.
Ray will go to the backfield on this one.
Biggest play so far.
Spans out again.
9:52 remaining here in the 1st quarter. Larson to throw. Pressure. Flushed out of the pocket and sacked. Down the 29-yard line. Aggressive pursuit on D by the Vikings. Tatum Grass came flying in. 6'4", 220, the defensive lineman, with a big sack.
Well, this is an automatic go situation. You know Katie's not going to be able to kick, from 40-some-odd yards. So you're going for it right here.
Go for it on 4th down. It's 4th in eternity here. Say 23 is what the scoreboard shows, so we'll go with that.
Wow. See, and this is the one thing Onalaska's got to get out of. The penalties, losing of yardage on certain plays. We've seen this the last 2 weeks.
Larson has time. Now it starts to break down. Throws deep, but not on target. Incomplete. Not exactly sure who he was going to on that one. It's a turnover on downs with the incomplete pass. It'll be Holmen's first time with the football.
Well, Onalaska's defense has been playing pretty well. I've got a lot of confidence in them.
Holmen, according to Coach Kowalski, was going to go with Ryland Wall as the starting quarterback. Let's take a look back there. They're packed pretty tight right now, and it looks like Wall is out there. Kevin Cable, Andrew Fisher, and Brett Holden all will be in the mix. Tatum Grass is an excellent tight end, and we'll get to that offensive line here momentarily. First play from scrimmage.
Holden.
Going to be Holden. The fullback's going to chug ahead for what looks like a pickup of 5 yards on the play. Other tight end is Jaden Sheard. The offensive line, Oliver Massman, William Rannis, Caleb Butler, Gunther Horman, and Dylan Langer. That's the offensive line for the Vikings. Where's Connor Haggerty, big D end, the 5-3-3 alignment here for the Hilltoppers tonight, trying to play this triple option, and there's Wall to the outside for a first down. Pick up a 6.
That's just it. The way they run, that is a lot of formation, and it's about your reads on defense.
Defensive tackles for the Hilltoppers, Damian Tracy and Nick Blue. Also David Luck for 3 defensive tackles. Luck had a huge game last week, and the BA play of the day to go along with it.
He played awesome.
Jacob Uderman also jumping in as a defensive end for extra D linemen down. Here again is a run to the outside. This one's not going to be much as Cable takes it for a pickup of 3.
Nice tackle by Jack Weber there.
Speaking of the linebackers, Tyler Williams, Jack Weber, River Zumak. Free safety is Mitch Teese. And the corners, Hank Olson and Nick Pika. Those are your starters for the Hilltoppers tonight.
Yeah, Zumak has been playing very well the last couple of weeks.
Yep, sophomore, making an impact.
37
and the running game
tackles
for Holmen, and they're just moving the pile up near the first down marker. That was Wall this time. So hard to see with that triple option.
Yeah.
I'll probably start watching Jeff's footage because you can't see it from up here. Especially when everyone's in the pile and it's moving like a rugby scrum.
The option is such a tough play to defend on defense.
It is indeed. Yeah, Jeff, you can pretty much go tight with your shots for this because it's going to come out of that part of the field almost every time.
Oh, nice play there.
And that's going to be drilled in the backfield. There's Luck as he comes swarming in and makes a huge stop for the Hilltoppers. His Wall is buried for a loss back at the 40. Well, actually, they're gonna spot that ball forward progress to the 48. I thought they were going to move it back to the 45, but
Luck got another jersey on this week?
He's 42. He's sticking with 42 after last week. He's not changing that bad boy.
Like, come on, just keep changing.
Second down at 14 here.
Keep us guessing.
Here's Cable with a quick feed. Cable trying to get loose for the end zone, and he'll be gang tackled at the 25-yard line, but a flag thrown at the 39.
Illegal shift.
And Cable's got some very quick feet.
Coach not happy about that one.
Kevin Cable, 85 carries, 717 yards, 8.4 per carry, 6 touchdowns, a couple of catches, one of them for a touchdown.
Yeah, bring it back.
They're having the conversation. I didn't get the names of the officials for tonight. Sometimes they write them on the rosters when they send them over, but I didn't get that. It is going to come back. We talk about the ones that are starting with Brett Holden and Andrew Fisher and Kevin Cable, but there's other guys who run the football for this Holmen team. They're deep. This is a deep Holmen team.
Loaded. Looking at the numbers, there's like unbelievable how many guys run the ball.
And to be a holding penalty here to back it up 10 yards, second down and 20.
But when you run this triple option, man, you better have the numbers because your running backs are going to get tired.
You're going to. And your linemen are going to get tired too. Nice pitch outside. And nice tackle down low on Cable. Tackle made by Hank Olson. Cable gets some of the yardage back after the holding penalty. It'll be third down and about 14 yards to go.
Here's where you need your big defensive stop right here if you're on Alaska.
Of course, tomorrow, the Coulee Region Chill have their home opener. You can get your tickets at crchill.com. Just $8 for adults. I know there's lots of things going on. Brewers, Badgers tomorrow.
Just trying to see how many guys on Holmen have 20-plus carries.
There's Wall with the throw. It's on target. Catch is made by Cable. Gets to the sideline, and Pika trips him up. Big, huge play. Nobody saw it coming. Wall to Cable downfield, and the Holmen Vikings are in Onalaska territory, and they're deep. They might even be in the red zone just short at the 26-yard line.
It looks like somebody missed that assignment right there when he came out in the backfield.
Well, the pass was a little overthrown, but Cable did a good job of grabbing it. The fact of the matter is, though, he could have maybe had Patered if he didn't stumble to have to reach out to catch it. So first down, Holmen Vikings. This time it'll be the quarterback keeper, and the Hilltoppers see it. Uderman in on the stop, along with Tyler Williams. And
Nick Bloom.
Bloom as well was in the area. Just a yard on the play. So hard to find the ball carrier in this option, triple option.
And from my perspective, I've got this nice little wall right there from the 20-yard line in.
Here's the pitch.
Cable.
Cable again. Cable to the outside, brought down by Jack Weber from behind.
Nice tackle.
And Weber, of course,
yardage,
coming into today's game, the leading tackler on the Onalaska Hilltoppers. 65 tackles, 4 of them for losses. Third down and 3 yards to go here for Holmen.
As I step over past the wall.
Just look over, past the coaches. You can look over their heads. I'm counting on Jeff Ross, our cameraman, to be able to help me pick up the ball. A whistle, that one's not going to happen.
That's a false start.
Of course, the coaches all get together. That'll go against the Vikings. Tomorrow, 11 o'clock, the seating meeting. And we'll release the information as soon as we're made aware of it. Of course, you can go to, I think it's wiaa.org, and they'll post the brackets on a PDF file, which you can see. But I will be personally texting Coach Yashinsky to find out where it goes after this.
I'll be checking it out, that's for sure, as well as doing some work around the house.
5-yard penalty. It'll be 3rd down and 8 yards to go here for the Vikings. And off to the right side. Andrew Fisher eventually stacked up and brought down. Connor Haggerty in the area, along with Tyler Williams for the Hilltoppers. So that's going to force a 4th down now. And Holmen will have to make a decision. They do have a good kicker in Jonah Johnson.
5 guys.
They're going for it.
Yeah. 5 guys for Holmen with 20-plus carries on the season.
4th and 5, and some movement.
Yeah, and that'll back it up.
That's going to be encroachment by the defense, according to the FR official.
Yep.
So that's going to put him right near the 1st down after encroachment.
Wow. That's what's been killing Onalaska the last couple of weeks. These
Some
penalties.
The penalties that came up late last week against West Salem, definitely a problem. That's going to be a 1st down with that penalty. So Hilltoppers had a 4th and 5 that they were forcing the Vikings to go on, and they were drawn off sides. And that's what you want your quarterback to do. Change the cadence a little bit, get him to jump, and kudos to Wall on that. Ryland Wall again, the quarterback.
Holden.
And that'll be holding ahead for a few.
It just amazes me. 5 guys with over 20 carries for your team.
6-yard pickup there on the last play by Holden. And there's a lot of guys running this football for this Holmen squad.
Keep them fresh.
And the Hilltoppers have backed him up a couple of times, but I think Coach Kowalski going to be happy if they can pick up chunks of 6 at a time. Holden again, diving through a short hole. Damian Tracy in on the stop. 3rd and very short. Again, our thanks to Jeff Ross on camera, always doing a fantastic job here on the Coulee Region Sports Network. Oh, there's Holden getting loose, dragging tacklers down to the goal line just short.
That's
what
close.
A play.
Wow, he just bowled there.
By Brent Holden. That is a bowl.
Goodness.
That was some fine work right there. Now it's basically just a line plunge to the end zone here.
Yeah. Well, he has the most carries on the Holmen team of all the running backs,
Vikings looking to strike first. Don't be surprised if Ryland Wall takes it right up over center and gets the push from behind. Here's the dive and touchdown. Holmen Vikings get in first.
You give it to the man who's got you down there.
And they take a early 6-0 lead. Now we'll see if they can add the conversion. Jonah Johnson, good numbers this season. 27 of 27.
Yeah, he's perfect.
6 for 11 with field goals, too. Looks like the holder is Isaac Elson. Kick is up, and it is good. He doesn't miss very often, I don't believe.
It's a nice kick.
Holmen Vikings strike first. They're up 7-0 here in the MVC Championship with 2:15 left in the first quarter on the Coulee Region Sports Network.
Hi, Dr. Allen here from Allen Dental in West Salem. So I have this amazing new technology I'd like to share with you. It's called the Solea Dental Laser. I'm proud to have this in my practice. We all know there's a lot of dentists in this area, right? Why come to my practice? Well, here's why. The number one thing I fix in my practice is cavities. So for kids and adults alike, I can fix cavities with a dental laser instead of drilling. No shots, no numb face, no drilling, pain-free. It's amazing. My patients love it.
Learn more at allendental.net. Allen Dental on Highway 16, West Salem.
Rick Stan and Lisa back from Empire Stadium. Holmen strikes first. A line plunge touchdown by the Vikings. Gets him on boards. The extra point added by Jonah Johnson. Up 7-0, 2:15 left to play in our opening quarter. Hilltoppers had moved the football down the field in a couple big passing plays, but Holmen was able to shut them down eventually. And then the Hilltoppers end up with a encroachment penalty on defense when it was 4th and 5, and Holmen takes advantage of it again. You take advantage of the mistakes the other team makes.
Well, in Onalaska, you had a couple of penalties that push you back, took a couple of sacks. Got to have positive plays.
Johnson to kick. Last time a great return by Michael Saverin. This one will be a low squib kick. They learned from the first one. Picked up by Connor Haggerty at the 29-yard line. Haggerty drags a few people up across the 35, and we'll say the 36 is where the Hilltoppers will start out 1st and 10. I'm not sure where Lisa Kay is in terms of down on the sidelines, but let's check with her. I do see her now. I see the scarf. Lisa, what are you hearing down there? What's the vibe?
Well, it's very interesting to not be on the Onalaska sidelines. That's where I can chit-chat with the boys and find out a little bit more. These guys are definitely focused, and they don't want to really have small talk. Most animated person on the sideline is Coach Newsom, quite frankly. So this score will definitely make it a little bit louder over here.
Nice run up the middle this time, and that should be Ben Wittenberg on the carry. And Wittenberg with one of his best early game runs of the season. You watch him in JV, and he can break loose for big-time plays, and hasn't had a whole lot of success here on varsity, but that a nice run and a pickup of 8 on the play.
You put the practice work in, you'll begin to figure it out.
And he'll remain out there as the lone back. Toppers need a couple. Flag is thrown. Deep ball downfield. Hank Olson, the receiver. Oh, it just goes in and out of the hands. A little bit too far, but a catchable ball. But the flag remains on the field at the far sidelines, right where the second down marker is.
Penalties. Killing them.
The way Larson aired that one out, I thought it might be going against Holmen just because he kind of just chucked it right after it was thrown. Well, that's going to go against the Hilltoppers and back them up again.
We knew Holmen would take that penalty. Well, good chance.
And why not?
Yeah, Well, they had a 2nd and short, so, incomplete pass, but, you want to back them up.
2nd and 3 now. 2nd and 8. And Larson's still looking to the sideline for the play. Two receivers split near side, two far side motion here. Heilman comes in the near side for trips left. The throw is a little behind. Heilman lost the football, and Holmen's going to recover. Heilman just lost the handle on it, and the Holmen Vikings recover at the 40-yard line inside Onalaska territory. But it's uncharacteristic of Ray, just his second fumble of the 2018 campaign. So this is
not the start you wanted.
Not the start you wanted. You took the words right out of my mouth. I want to use different ones, but that is had the same meaning. What was coming out of mine.
However, negative in the beginning, but you know what? You still have 3 quarters to play.
Oh, lots of football to be played.
124 left in the first quarter. So, but you got to do something positive here on defense right now.
And now the Vikings with their first play from scrimmage on their second series.
It's Andrew Fisher on
that
carry.
5 yards on the play. Scotty Gran's watching the game and giving us updates. It looks like Sparta is up on Aquinas 6-0. GET is up 8-0 on Black River Falls. Now Sparta has added another score, and it's 12-0.
Oh, wow. Spartans.
There's Cable diving ahead. Not going to be enough for the first down. I thought he might have been down, but he might be on top of some Hilltoppers and other players from the line.
Well, it looks like he was losing the ball on the handoff, and he almost spitted that right back out. That would have been a nice turnover for Onalaska.
He did hang on.
Yeah.
And a ball will be placed between the 32 and 33.
3rd and 3.
3rd and a short 3 here for Holmen.
You need a defensive stop right here.
20 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. And Andrew Fisher was looking to move for like a pitch. They didn't snap the football. Wall taking plenty of time here. This time Cable is the one who dives towards the line.
And he's
There's
gone.
a wide open break here. Nobody knew that Ryland Wall had the football, and he streaks into the end zone from 32 yards out. And the Holmen Vikings score again and take a 13-0 lead. Nobody saw Rylan Wall.
Wow. There's your wow.
I knew you'd share one. Nobody knew Rylan Wall had that football as he glided down the near sideline.
Well, this is the point where Onalaska needs to wake up. You know?
So now it'll be Jonah Johnson out for the extra point conversion. That score with just 1 second left on the clock here in the first quarter. And the boot is up, and the boot is right between the uprights and good. Holmen up 14-0 here in the first quarter with just 1 second remaining on the Coulee Region Sports Network. Glad you're with us tonight.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service has been at your disposal since 1984. It's all about the service and customer satisfaction. When Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling says they're going to be there, you can count on them. Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling means responsible recycling. The Hogum family is a proud supporter of Onalaska Hilltoppers athletics. If you're in the need of their reliable services, give them a call at 608-783-6727 or visit them online at hilltopperrefuse.com.
Rick Stan and Lisa back from Empire Stadium. Holmen, Wisconsin, MVC championship, and right now the Holmen Vikings with a 14-0 lead, just 1 second left on the clock after this kick return. We will take another break and get ready for second quarter action. Hilltoppers are just hoping the ball comes somehow to Michael Saverin where he can get upfield like he did the first time, but I think they're going to be wise about where to place this football on the kickoff, and it looks like they're going to reset it on the tee, and it looks like an onside kick set. So bring everybody up. Here it is, an onside kick too short, and
right.
That'll be a legal procedure.
Yeah. Can you take the ball out of bounds there?
Yeah, they're going to bring, that should be the end of our first quarter. They didn't run any time off the clock on the kickoff.
Nobody touched it.
Nobody touched it because it did go out of bounds. Yeah. So we'll do one play.
Throw a bomb.
Stan's calling for the bomb.
Throw the bomb.
We'll see. 1.1 second left. Nobody touched the football, as Stan pointed out, so no time ticks off the clock.
And they walk it off, too. Get another 5 yards there. There you go. 44-yard line. Seriously, I mean, if I'm sitting here right here and I can get Ray on an up, why not?
Another score for you. Central up on West Salem, 7-0. That's a big game for those teams to finish up the season on a winning note, and I think pretty evenly matched. 1 second left here in the first quarter. Motion for Ray Heilman. Handoff is up the middle, and Wittenberg has nowhere to go. Vikings completely shut that down. Stop was made by number 70, Adam Quam, and that's going to end our first quarter of play here on the Coulee Region Sports Network.
Howie's on LaCrosse Street has been a lacrosse landmark for decades. Gourmet burgers, signature sandwiches, and in-house smoked meats that are sure to please your taste buds. Whether it's Wing Wednesday, Howie's Happy Hour, or the Burger of the Month, the Oktoberfest Burger, Howie's has something for everyone. Check out the menu and specials online, howiesonlacrosse.com. Follow your favorite sports teams and UFC events at Lacrosse's ultimate sports viewing venue, Howie's Lacrosse.
Rick, Stan, and Lisa back from Empire Stadium. The Holmen Vikings would like to continue the way the first quarter went for them and duplicate the effort in the second quarter, but the Hilltoppers have other ideas. They do have the football, but it'll be 2nd and 13. First running play did not pay off.
Well, this is where Onalaska better take over this second quarter.
Here's a passing play. Larson throws a little off the back of his foot, and Ray Heilman gets jacked up.
Yeah, nice hit.
Heilman caught the ball over his shoulder and didn't have any idea that the Vikings defensive back Justin Jones was lurking, and he just gave him a bit of a elbow shove. And
nice little shove.
It's like running into a wall.
Didn't need to put your helmet in there. Just a nice little hit.
3rd and 8.
Need something positive here if you're purple.
Larson pressure, dumps it over the middle. He connects there with Ryan Weber. And
nice. There you go.
I should say Jack Weber, not Ryan Weber, a former Holmen Viking player.
Nice.
But that screen, they let them in.
Yeah.
So that they have guys flush to the left, and nice job by Weber to pick up some yards.
When you get an aggressive defensive line or defensive line, what do? Nice little screens. Screens work a lot.
So Larson, who had a guy in his face as soon as he got the snap, quick work to get it to Jack Weber.
I don't want this anymore.
Again, Larson to throw. A little high for Hank Olsen. He took a pop right in the back trying to get to that one by Ben Esch.
Man, they're doing some hitting.
Yeah, the Vikings are playing some smash mouth football. Kind of football the team that you're wearing the clothes of today.
Beautiful
playing
oranges.
So far this year.
Mr. Number 50
you
in
got
the
number
orange.
50, a little Singletary orange jersey action.
Yeah. Well, the Bears are wearing their oranges down in Miami this weekend.
Ah, okay.
So
here's Wittenberg trying to get through the hole and eventually stood up by the Holmen defense. Forward progress, though, should get him about 4.
Shout out to all my Miami boys, my Bears crew, Gary Jackson, Lonnie Williams, Christopher Turner.
On a different note, I would like to congratulate William and Christine Ross, who are celebrating their 27th wedding anniversary. Jeff, our cameraman's parents. They might be watching. They might be celebrating what you do when you have an anniversary. I don't want to get involved in that, but it's their night. Trouble for Austin Larson as he gets knocked down and sacked at the 25-yard line, and that's going to force 4th down.
That defensive line is coming hungry.
They are on the attack of the Holmen Vikings defense. And what we have not seen so far is Austin Larson use his feet. He's pretty much been a pocket passer. He has not tried to scramble in any way, shape, or form.
I haven't seen that run-pass option play that they've used.
Not at all.
Yeah.
And now he'll be alone in the backfield. Out of the shotgun, 4th and 15.
There you go.
And let's see. I think they jumped across this time. That's going to be encroachment.
Offside on defense on
that
one.
was Tatum Grass, I believe, that jumped across.
There you go.
It'll get him 5 yards back, so it'll be 4th down and 10.
That's manageable now. Just a little more manageable on 4th down.
5 more yards than they had to start the last play.
Yeah.
Simple math.
Yeah. This is still a big play for Onalaska. It's early in the game, but still, 14-0. You gotta capitalize right here.
9:38 remains here in the first half. Larson, he'll throw the lob towards the end zone. No receiver in the area. And that's a turnover on downs. Yeah. Right now, the Holmen Vikings and their defense blanking the Onalaska Hilltoppers.
Just not a good read on that one. You know, you got to get the ball at least to the receiver. Give him a chance to at least make a play.
No score with the Brewers and the Dodgers.
Go Dodgers.
Second inning. Bangor up on Cashton. Not surprisingly, 21-0. There's a couple of scores for you. No score in that Brewers game.
Need some defense, Onalaska. Need some defense.
Holmen starts on 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. And they'll start out with a 5-yard run that's going to get stood up eventually. Forward progress should be 5.
Yeah, about 4 on that one. Say 4 3/4. I would say 4.
Yep, that's where the marker is. It'll be 2nd down and 6 yards to go. Right now on the Holmen side of the field, there's a lot of happiness. Yeah. Some happy fans right now, and why not?
Well, they're
dominated defensively.
They're shaking their booty.
Absolutely. And another first down and more.
Goodness.
Pickup of 13 on the play.
That was
Rylan Wall. Wall had the big 32-yard touchdown run.
Having a good rushing game so far.
Hilltoppers having a tough time with this triple option.
Yeah.
Just like last year. It almost seems like a duplicate.
That's just it. And, it's not just any defense has a tough time with the triple option.
Apparently, Sparta did not have much of a problem last week. Here's a deep ball from Rylan Wall, and he completes the pass on target. Catch made by Jaden Shear, one of the other tight ends.
Wow.
Big first down, and I think the coaching staff heard one Stan Evans say, well, they're not going to throw it.
Well, at this point in time, they've got Onalaska looking at run. That was a great time to throw the ball.
Right now, what you've got is a team taking complete control. Yeah. There's the pitch. Here's Kevin Cable to the outside, looking for a block. There's going to be a flag thrown from the back, and that's going to be holding against the Holmen Vikings.
You got caught with your hands in the cookie jar.
Sheard had just 2 catches coming into this game for 41 yards and a touchdown.
It's like, that's why I looked at the receivers. I couldn't believe it. I was like sitting there looking at them going.
But what was especially impressive was the throw by Wall. He just laid it right in there.
Well, Shear had 2 receptions for 41 yards coming in. Their leading was Tatum Grass, 15 receptions for 261 yards. Right now, when you got Onalaska reeling on defense, you've got them looking at the run. Why not try and put it up?
Do you think this sophomore quarterback said, this is my game here tonight? Because, boy, I tell you, he's really had a good start to it.
He's having a great game right now. There's a pitch.
Hilltoppers couldn't get in the backfield.
Man.
And Fisher's going to take that ball further into Onalaska territory, eventually knocked down the 16-yard line. Another first down. 12 yards.
Holmen's just manhandling the Onalaska defense right now.
Yeah, they'll bring it back a little bit. Still should be a first down. Very close. No. I'll say, I thought looking at the camera, he was farther than that, I thought, but the Hilltoppers will take it.
Well, it's kind of chilly out there, so we can't see correctly.
I just think the officials gave him a bad spot, quite honestly. Let's see if he got forward momentum.
I think they might give it. I think it's still short.
7-10 and counting here in the first half. Holmen up 14-0. MVC championship game winner wins it outright.
You look at both our teams. Both our teams basically, they don't huddle up. They get right to the line. They get it going. Difference being, Onalaska's more geared to pass. Holmen's more geared to run.
Looks like they moved him back. 4th and 2 based off where the 4th down marker is.
Fishers are talking.
No, they have 3rd down now. They flipped it back over. So 3rd down and 2. I think they were off the entire time in terms of the down marker. Timeout, Hilltoppers. We'll do the same here with 6:52 left first half. Hilltoppers down 14-0 to Holmen in the MVC championship game on the Coulee Region Sports Network.
Every Plumbing and Heating is a full-service company that has been family-owned and operated since 1969. That's 3 generations of Everys in the plumbing business. Every Plumbing and Heating consistently provides reliable and quality workmanship and the best service at a fair price. Every gets it right the first time. Every Plumbing and Heating is a proud supporter of Onalaska Hilltoppers Athletics. Give them a call when you need it done right. 608-783-2803 or visit them online at everyplumbing.com.
Rick, Stan, and Lisa back from Empire Stadium, the MVC championship game. Holmen, Wisconsin, the place. 6:52 left here, first half. And the Holmen Vikings, 3rd and short here, trying to pick up another first down. This has been their first half defensively and offensively. Methodical drive this time, off left tackle, should be enough. Toppers tripped up the back, but I still think that's going to be enough. as Cable dove off left tackle.
Yeah, they gave it to him.
First down, Holmen Vikings. Special thanks to Coulee Golf Ball, the #1 recreation facility in Onalaska, proud sponsor of Onalaska Athletics, and our coverage here on the Coulee Region Sports Network. Also our thanks to Waste Management. There's more to their business than meets the eye. A proud supporter of Onalaska sports. A lot more misdirection on that option. Fisher runs over one, dives ahead inside the 10.
He's running with some authority right now.
Andrew Fisher.
Yeah. Speaking of Coulee, I got some golf balls. Won them in a contest today at work, so can't wait till next spring.
What'd you win the contest for? What was the contest about?
Well, we're having a chili cook-off at work.
Oh, you made chili?
Yeah, well, I don't make chili. I just pay $5 to eat it.
Oh, okay. Here's Rylan Wall getting inside the 5 to the 3-yard line.
$5 to eat it. But
so how'd you win by putting $5 in to eat the chili?
You buy $5 to eat the chili.
Okay.
And then you're able to put yourself in a raffle.
Okay, so by eating the chili, you got a raffle ticket.
Well, it wasn't eating the chili today. You have to buy your ticket.
To eat the chili.
It's next week that we get to eat the chili. So,
all right.
I got all weekend to starve myself.
Let us know how that all turns out. Here's Rylan Wall again to the end zone touchdown. Rylan Wall in from 3 yards out. And Holmen jumps up to a 20-0 lead. Wall made it look easy there.
Well, and it's looking like there's some chippiness going on out there, and I look at Onalaska and say, knock it off.
So again, Jonah Johnson has not missed an extra point so far this season. 29 of 29. Looking to go 30 for 30. All the mechanics look good. Kick is up and between the uprights for a 21-0 lead. Holmen Vikings controlling things here in the MVC Championship game. 5:50 left in the first half of play.
BA Burrito is more than just delicious food made to order. Did you know you could have your next event catered by BA? You bet. Business lunches, team events, any type of gathering, BA Burrito will deliver your spread right to your event. You don't have to do a thing. Great for school functions, parties, even fundraisers. Visit BA online at baburritoco.com for more info. BA Burrito would like to thank all their loyal customers. BA Burrito Village Shopping Center and on Copeland Avenue, La Crosse.
Rick Stan and Lisa back at Empire Stadium, where the Holmen Vikings have taken complete control of the first half of this football game. 5:50 left, up 21-0. And if you're on Alaska, you have to answer now to show you're still in the fight.
Exactly. I mean, you better. I mean, you still got another half to go. You better show some fight right here.
Of course, last season, competitive in the first half, but then Holmen blows out the Hilltoppers in the second half. And the prior season, where Onalaska won here, it was the same type of thing. First half competitive, second half Onalaska blows it out. So right now, this one's not like either of those.
This is a blowout, and let's hope it gets competitive in the second half then.
Picked up by the Hilltoppers at the 17-yard line. Hank Olson trying to get ahead across the 25, knocked down at the 26-yard line. And that's where the Hilltoppers will start out this latest series with 5:43 remaining.
You need to get a drive out here where you don't have any penalties. You get positive, wow, I just don't really know.
Of course, we will hope to have Lisa with the coach at halftime, the Howie's halftime show, but we'll have to arrange to catch the coach here as we want to get him on his way off the field. See if we can do that. Here's a quick throw. Larson behind. Flags everywhere. That ball's behind the line of scrimmage. Trouble for Savarin to pick it up, and the wheels are coming off here for the Onalaska Hilltoppers.
So everything that could go wrong is going wrong.
That was a pass behind, and now that football is way back. Boy, that's...
There's a penalty.
The only thing they can hope is that Holmen had the penalty, but I don't think it is. I think it's going to be on the Hilltoppers. And they would decline that penalty, of course.
Yeah.
Special thanks to Coulee Bank, bank with confidence, proud sponsor of Onalaska Athletics and our coverage on CRSN. Yeah, it's bad news for the Hilltoppers.
You would think, though, with a procedure that they would stop that before the play, but okay.
Second down and 20 yards to go. And Larson throws over the middle, completes the pass to Hank Olson. Olson gaining some of that yardage back and more as he gets out of crowd. Ben Hesh was the player who forced Olson out of bounds.
Haven't really had any type of play that'll bring us a BA Burrito play of the day.
You're calling for one.
Yeah. I need a BA Burrito play of the day.
We need one.
Hello? Play of the day? CC.
3rd and 6. Larson throws off the hands and incomplete. Heard footsteps. Ray Holmen not having a Ray-like game so far.
Well, you know, it's not about one person. It's about the team.
4th down and 6, and the Hilltoppers in a situation where they're going to have to kick the football.
It's not a race situation. It's about the team. Everybody's got to come together, you know. We've had penalties. I mean, it's...
So 4th and 6, and Pika back to accept the snap. Hoping to get a good foot on this one.
It's an SMH emoji.
Low snap. Nice job by Pika to get the kickoff. It's short, but it's high, and it takes a Holmen bounce, and the Hilltoppers will down it. Tyler Williams gets it right at midfield. So a tough first half here for the Onalaska Hilltoppers. All Holmen, and it doesn't seem to be any sort of a tide turning.
Well, you know, and you got 5:09 left in the second quarter. You better find a way to turn the tide. One defensive play can change the tide, though, you know.
It's one of those moments for your if you're Onalaska that you got to strip that football loose.
Right.
But you got to find the ball carrier first. They've had a tough time doing that.
Play as a team. Stay within your assignment.
More misdirection in that triple option, and this time Fisher gets it up for a pickup of at least 7.
Yeah. And they're getting 5, 6 a pop, you know. And when you're in second and short situations, that just puts more pressure on the defense.
2nd and 3 after the 7-yard pickup by Fisher. Pretty much been distributing the ball equally, but Rylan Walls had probably the best offensive effort so far. That's going to be Cable, I believe, or not, Holden, I'm sorry, chugging forward for the first down. Takes it further into Onalaska territory to the 35.
You know, you look at it, and where does your run game start? Starts with those guys up front, the big hogs.
Well, the offensive line has certainly done their duty here for the Vikings in the first half. Clock is ticking. Just the way Coach Kowalski wants it. And slipping and falling, I think that was Fisher, is it not?
Yeah. I think that was the first slip I've seen tonight.
Yeah, the field looks in marvelous condition. Kudos to the grounds crew here. And, of course, a little firmer with the cold temperatures.
Wow.
We haven't gotten dumped on here in the last, at least 12 hours.
Yeah. It's like, what's that bright thing in the sky?
yeah, we did get to see a little bit of that today, didn't we? Been a while.
It's a fireball coming towards Earth.
Here's a run to the outside. Cable looking for blockers in front and forced out of bounds. Good pursuit by the Hilltoppers to minimize that one.
That's great pursuit right there. You just stay within your lanes. Just keep forcing them left or forcing them right.
Triple option game, not necessarily the most pleasing to the eye as a football fan, but effective, and Holmen has been great with it for years.
Well, let me tell you something. If my team was a triple option team and we were winning, I would become a fan of watching.
There you go. That makes complete sense. Can't argue with that logic.
There's the pitch. Oh, there you go.
And just not getting him when he has the opportunity. Going to be short of the first down.
Had a chance on him.
Tyler Williams gets the outside to make the stop. Fisher, the ball carrier. And it'll be 4th down. Ball at the 30. Need 5 to pick it up.
All right, Purple, this is where you need a stop right here. You got 3:15 left. Get a stop right here. Get the ball back. Make something happen before halftime.
Clock ticking towards the 3-minute mark here, and we got a whistle, and looks like a timeout. Holmen going to take the timeout. We'll do the same here on the Coulee Region Sports Network.
The 9th season of Coulee Region Chill Junior Hockey is here.
Perfect pass. They shoot and score.
The 2018-19 season is underway, and the first home game is Saturday, October 13th as the Chill hit the ice against the Milwaukee Power at 7 o'clock. Tickets are only $8 for adults, $5 for children, seniors, and military. Enjoy all the action from the Iceberg Fan Deck with all you can eat and drink for just $20. Fan Deck Saturday nights you can chow down on BA Burrito Company. Order tickets online now at crchill.com. Coulee Region Chill Junior Hockey is the fastest game in town.
Shot the goal.
So the Holmen Vikings take a timeout this time and talk things over here on this 4th down. May try to see if they can draw the Hilltoppers off sides. And then possibly, I think it's a little bit out of Jonah Johnson's range, but who knows the way he's been kicking the football this year.
He looks like he's got a leg on him.
And it's going to be Wall to throw over the middle and incomplete. The Hilltoppers break it up, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Desperately needed a stop. 3:04 left on the clock here in the first half. If you can put 7 points on the board if you're Onalaska, you start to breathe new life.
Well, and that's just it. You got to put some points up right here. I mean, take a field goal. I mean, points. You need something right here. But the main thing, man, you can't be taking penalties here. Let's have a clean series.
Dodgers up 1-0 on the Milwaukee Brewers.
Yay.
Machado with a solo home run.
Yay.
No, come on now. I'm supporting the Brew Crew. My Cubbies are out, but I can be supportive.
Can't do it.
Of our division rival. I can.
Can't do it.
Larson hit in the backfield. Another sack by this Holmen defense. And like a wrecking ball, they come in yet again. That was Drake Shams. And they faced a tough pass rush week 1 against River Valley. Haven't seen anything like it since until this game today.
They are coming full force. The offensive line, the defensive line, they are coming.
I think you got to look at trying to find ways to get Larson out of the pocket to throw.
Quick passes. The screens
work.
Again,
there's just nobody blocking. Vikings are just coming in each and every time.
Yeah. All right, Larson's okay.
Tatum Grass, second sack of the game.
That was a tough shot to his knee. Oh, my goodness.
Third in eternity here for the Onalaska Hilltoppers. 2:11 left on the clock, and they're going to talk things over. We'll keep it right here. I want to thank some of our great sponsors. And Kirk Paff, State Farm Insurance Agency of Onalaska. There when things go wrong, here to help life go right. They can maybe use Kirk Paff here at halftime, the Hilltoppers in this first half. Also thanks to Interstate Wealth LLC, your road to success starts right here at Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service at your disposal since 1984. Talking things over here, it's been a very tough first half for Freddie and the gang.
Austin's been taking a lot of shots right now. And, I mean, right now you maybe want to run some quick screens, some quick slants, just to get the ball out of his hands.
I did spot Lisa. She's on the far sideline. I think she might actually even be able to hear me. Yeah, she's
absolutely.
waving. Oh, all right, good.
I've been able to hear you the whole time I've been over here.
How about it?
Austin's going out to the left side now.
I wish I was more uplifting. We need something to be uplifted about. Here's a play. Ray Heilman direct snap, and Heilman nowhere. Dominating defense continues. Adam Quam with the latest tackle for the Vikings.
Well, there goes your positive for getting some points.
2:06 left in the first half. It's just been ugly.
Yeah. Main thing is not getting anybody injured either. Austin Larson took a
Nope.
Pretty good shot to that knee.
These are both playoff teams. No reason to take a risk here, but you want to win the championship of your conference. That's going to take a nice bounce. Nice kick from Pika, and slipping and falling was Justin Jones, and he'll be down where he lies.
Yeah.
And it'll be 1st and 10 at the 42.
Now you can't lay back here on defense now. You know.
So we will have our Howie's halftime, and I hope we can be able to hear Lisa from the Onalaska sidelines if she can get the coach on for a quick chat. Obviously, some things to work on at halftime, some things to discuss. I think we need to get Austin Larson out of the pocket to throw.
Yeah.
If you're Coach
some
Yashinsky.
rollouts, some quick plays.
Because there's no time in the pocket. Wall shovels ahead, completes the pass, and a 4-yard pickup.
Nice play call right there. I like that.
Fisher, the recipient of the shovel pass. I'll give him 5.
And that's where you're on Alaska. You should be looking at doing something like that. You got pressure coming on him, you know.
Austin Larson has not run the football one time in the first
there's
half.
Good defense.
And there's
right
the
there.
D coming out hard. Nowhere to go there. Rivers Zumock in there. Also in on the stop for the Hilltoppers was Nick Bloom. Bloom getting up a little slow, but now he's finally popped up fully.
If you're on Alaska after that big stop, wouldn't you want to take a timeout to hopefully get the ball back? 1:14, 1:10 now.
That clock is ticking down. Holmen
they're
happy
gonna
with a
take their time.
21-0 lead. They're not going to rush
Right.
things. Hilltoppers don't seem to be anxious to stop the clock. I think you're right, Stan.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe you do, and take your shot at a punt return and
You got 2 timeouts
ball
left.
downfield. And now Holmen will call the timeout, stopping the clock with 51 seconds. We'll take a quick break and be back with the final 51 of the first half here on the Coulee Region Sports Network.
Summertime at David Ray's Modern Diner and Tavern is all about friends, family, fun, and fresh fare using local and regional ingredients, including high-quality cuts of meat, real Wisconsin cheeses, and fresh-baked breads. David Ray's also features 5 flavors of ice cream from the award-winning Pearl Ice Cream Parlor in La Crosse. Enjoy your meal in the dining area, the bar area, or on the Four Seasons heated patio overlooking beautiful Lake Onalaska. Experience Onalaska's new hotspot, David Ray's, right in the heart of downtown Onalaska at Dash Park.
So as it turns out, Holmen called the timeout, not the Hilltoppers. 51 seconds remain here in the first half. Vikings up 21-0 on the Hilltoppers. It'll be a 3rd down and 9 situation here for Ryland Wall and the Vikings.
On Alaska, you're looking to get a stop here and call a timeout right away.
Here's Cable. He'll get to the outside. Not enough for a first down as he tried to leap over a down defensive player. He'll be short by about 2 yards.
Yeah, actually, I wouldn't take the timeout right now. I don't want Holmen to sit here and try and go and get a first down, but they're going to stay on the field.
They're going to take as much time as they can before they snap it and run one more play. On 4th down, trying to draw the Hilltoppers off sides.
You got to stay solid and watch the ball.
They might even just run it down and take a penalty.
Yeah.
Well, that'll be a handoff up the middle, and
it'll
it'll get a first down
and they'll
with
take
8 seconds left. They'll get up to the line of scrimmage. Clock doesn't roll until they all get up. They'll run one more play here. Or spike it. And they do spike it. That stops the clock with 6 seconds left, so they have an intention of trying to get that ball down the field, I think, here.
Yeah.
Wall coming to the sidelines to talk to the coaching staff, figure out what that play is going to be.
Take a shot. You're up 21-0. Take a shot. What do you talk about if you're on Alaska at halftime?
We got to get protection. Got to figure out a way to keep our quarterback upright. Yeah. That's what you say.
First, and we got to stop with the penalties.
Pitch out to Cable. He's going to look to throw. He does. Down the right sideline. Coverage was tight. Incomplete. Pass intended downfield to Tatum Grass. But Hank Olson was right there in the vicinity.
And we got half a second left.
Just a half a second for one more play. There it is. Jeff Ross getting you the 0.5 seconds.
All right, let's pull out the play. This is the half-second play. All right, you roll to the left. You go over there in the bleachers. You come on over here, and you can go down here, and you catch a touchdown.
All right, there it is. Play drawn up by Stan Evans.
Ready? Go.
Let's see if they execute that one. We got a 3rd down and 10. Out of the shotgun for the first time today. The quarterback in is
there you go.
Nevin
That's what you
Wall.
do.
And the Hilltoppers shut that down. That takes care of the first half of play. Holmen with a commanding 21-0 lead as we end our first half. Lisa Kay is on the sidelines, and we'll see if she can grab Coach here real quick. And you may want to come out a little bit closer to us, Lisa, as got a little bit of static there. Go ahead, Lisa.
Thanks so much, Coach. Not the best first half. That was tough to watch. What is your number one concern going into halftime right now?
We got to find a way to get stops. We got to protect on the offensive line, obviously. We're not doing a very good job of protecting the quarterback. So that's probably number one. There's a lot of stuff open, but it's not open if you can't protect it.
It seems like they're rushing 8 guys every play. Is there any other adjustments you can make to help Austin get out of the pocket and open up some wide receivers?
You got to. I mean, they're bringing however many we protect with. We just got to block one-on-ones. I mean, it's not something they're doing. We're just not protecting. Guys aren't blocking one-on-ones.
Now you're the king of adjustments in my book. 2 years ago, you came back from a 21-0 and won here. What kind of adjustments other than upline or up front blocking can you make?
I don't know. We got to figure something out on defense. We got to get a couple more stops. We got one here in the second half or in the second quarter, but I don't know. We'll figure something out.
Okay, thank you so much, Coach.
All right, thank you, Lisa. And if you want to make your way back over to this side of the field here, we had a little trouble here in the coach there as you're on the visiting sidelines and a bit of a distance here from the press box here at Empire Stadium. But nonetheless, Coach, going to try to make some adjustments there, as you said, as you could hear some of what he was saying. And didn't seem like he was down. Seemed like he still thinks that they can come out and make something happen in the second half, but clearly a half dominated by the home team.
You don't want to go into a playoff situation the way you're playing today, so you got to come out and do something positive in the second half, definitely.
We have coming up next our Howie's halftime show. We'll bring you some scores and talk about what happened in the first half coming up here on the Coulee Region Sports Network.
Bud Light presents Music Mix of Lacrosse and Winona. Are you getting married this year or next? Have you attended a wedding dance and the DJ was bad? Do you want to have an awesome wedding dance for you and your guests? Then book Music Mix of Lacrosse for your wedding. We have the most experienced staff of DJs anywhere, and will make your dance an evening to remember for years to come. A DJ can make or break your special day. Don't get leftovers. Music Mix of Lacrosse. Book the very best now. Covering Lacrosse, Winona, Rochester, and everywhere in between. Music Mix of Lacrosse. Book online at musicmixoflacrosse.com, musicmixofwinona.com, or call 1-800-764-6499. Music Mix of Lacrosse. Simply the best. Call 1-800-764-6499. Music Mix of Lacrosse.
Football fans know some things just go together. Quarterbacks and receivers, face paint and super fans, game days and tailgates. State Farm agent Kurt Paff knows another winning combination: home and auto. Kurt and his team are here to help life go right when you combine your home and auto insurance, which saves you time and money. So get your home and auto on the same team and score some savings. Call State Farm agent Kurt Paff at 783-1130 today.
Just like all the king's men that couldn't help Humpty Dumpty, if we break an egg, we can't put it back together again. You've worked hard to build your retirement nest egg. Don't let something break it when you need it most. Call Brent Peterson at Interstate Wealth LLC to help make sure nothing breaks your retirement nest egg. Investment advisory services offered through Virtue Capital Management, LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor. Interstate Wealth, LLC, is independent of Virtue Capital Management.
Experience an amazing Friday night fish fry at Onalaska's newest hotspot, David Ray's Modern Diner and Tavern. That's right, every Friday night, David Ray's offers a delicious 2-piece hand-battered or broiled North Atlantic cod dinner that includes your choice of Brew City fries or mashed potatoes and gravy, coleslaw, and dinner roll with honey butter for only $8.99. Dine inside or out on the patio overlooking beautiful Lake Onalaska. For your fish fry cravings, make it David Ray's, Onalaska's newest hotspot, downtown Onalaska at Dash Park.
Do you earn 2.65 annual percentage yield on your checking account balance? If you had a Coulee Bank Kasasa Cash checking account, you would. Your free Kasasa Cash checking account includes free MasterCard debit card, free online banking, bill pay, e-statements, Coulee Bank mobile app, and ATM fee rebates. Earn 2.65 APY on your free Kasasa Cash checking account. Coulee Bank, member FDIC. Qualifications, rules, and limitations apply. Rates, rewards, and restrictions may vary by account. See CouleeBank.net for more information.
Howie's on La Crosse Street has been a La Crosse landmark for decades. Gourmet burgers, signature sandwiches, and in-house smoked meats that are sure to please your taste buds. Whether it's Wing Wednesday, Howie's Happy Hour, or the Burger of the Month, the Oktoberfest Burger, Howie's has something for everyone. Check out the menu and specials online, howiesonlacrosse.com. Follow your favorite sports teams and UFC events at La Crosse's ultimate sports viewing venue, Howie's La Crosse.
Now, here with the CRSN Howie's Halftime Show, Rick Franke, Stan Evans, and Lisa Kay.
Time for the Howie's Halftime Show. Rick, Stan, and Lisa from Empire Stadium, where the Holmen Vikings have themselves a commanding 21-0 lead. They did it offensively, they did it defensively, really containing the passing game. The Hilltoppers, the first series, really the only productive series the Hilltoppers have had throughout this game, moving the ball down into Holmen territory on their first series. But outside of that, after being shut down towards the end of that drive, they have not gotten anything going.
Nothing at all. And then the constant has been penalties, letting our quarterback get sacked. Just nothing going right at all for Onalaska in the first half.
This, of course, is the Howie's Halftime Show. You heard from the coach. And take a look. That's the Oktoberfest burger. That is the Burger of the Month at Howie's. Of course, you can always catch all the great UFC events and your favorite teams playing on all those big screen TVs all over the place throughout Howie's. But that burger's making me a little bit hungry, the Oktoberfest burger. Lisa joining us here at the Howie's Halftime Show. Lisa, your take on the first half. Obviously, as a Hilltopper fan, that was not what you wanted to see.
No, definitely not. When I did my research before the game, my thoughts were totally about the defense. You know, which defense is going to be able to hold the other's offense, whether it's run for Holmen Vikings or it's pass for the Onalaska Hilltoppers. And right now, not only is Holmen winning the defensive battle, but they're winning on all three levels with their, they've made all their kicks, their punts, and their offense is really firing on all cylinders. They're not making a lot of mistakes, and clearly there's a lot to do in the Onalaska locker room at halftime.
I think if you're going to ask a Holmen fan if this is Holmen football, they're going to say, heck yeah. This is Holmen football. They're playing playoff football right now, and that first half was evident. I've got some scores for you. I don't know if you had a chance to look some things up here, but as Jeff Ross kind of zooms away from you, it caught my attention there. All of a sudden I saw Lisa, and then you were gone, just like that.
My hands are too cold to look for score updates. Quite frankly, I almost can't feel my face. So if I'm talking, well, then you're really getting a bonus.
I got you covered here. Although I'm confused by some of the scores Scotty's sending me here. I do have that it's 1-1. The Dodgers and the Brewers, third inning. Brandon Woodruff gets a solo home run for the Brew Crew to tie things up. Logan is up 21-14 on Toma. That's late in the second. Sparta blowing out Aquinas 27-0. Caledonia up on Cannon Falls 20-0. Central 14, West Salem 6. That's in the second quarter. And it looks like Westby up on Viroqua 14-6. Second quarter score there as well. So a couple of updates score-wise here in the Howie's Halftime Show. You see in front of you as Jeff Ross delivers the visual version, and you hear in the background the Holmen Marching Band. They are really good. Can I just say that I've been super impressed with what I've been hearing tonight by the Holmen Band.
Also with the way their formations are. Very nice.
Good formation.
Yeah.
Good formations indeed. Bangor, I didn't say it. Scotty Grand wanted to make sure I got a Bangor score on for you. Like it's any surprise, Bangor 34, Cashton nothing.
Well, I got to give a shout out to Spring Grove. Spring Grove beating Grand Meadow 21-0 at the half. That's 9-man Minnesota football.
I'd like to take this time to thank some of our great sponsors while we have a brief pause in the entertainment from the band. Lisa must have turned something around there just momentarily. That sound is something I hear in my nightmares from time to time. Our thanks to Howie's, of course, Lacrosse's ultimate sports viewing venue. As we said, you can catch all the great sporting events there and some great food and drink to go along with it, as well as Every Plumbing and Heating. You give them a call when you need it done right every time.
Yeah,
my wife suggested I should add that to the commercial.
You're making me hungry.
And the plumbing or the food?
Yeah, the food,
the
man.
Food,
always about the food.
I'm
not eating this week.
They had sandwiches in a box over there. I don't know if people have eaten them all. They were all gone. They were there, and now they're gone. I think the coaches are eating them here at halftime.
I'm not going to invade their food.
But you know how Lisa Stan likes to eat during the broadcast. Did you hear him eating last week? I don't know if you got to catch. I know you were gone, but I know you might have watched some of it back. Stan was eating pizza that somebody brought up for free while we were doing the game.
Well, you work all day, and I come home for about 30 minutes, and it's back in the car, off to the next game. So
I hear violins. It's not coming from the marching band.
My frozen feet are really feeling bad for you, Stan. Really bad.
Yeah. Yep. I see that there was a lot of concern there from Lisa down on the field.
Well,
do you feel like it's hitting
cold?
towards freezing?
No, not yet. My feet are cold. My hands are cold. My face pretty much can't feel anything anymore. But I'm still here. It's still football. It's getting ready to be playoff football. I long for August football, but I know that I'm an anomaly by many, that I like hot weather and not cold weather.
I like this weather for setting up equipment, but then I would like it to go back to its normal ways of right around 70 degrees after I'm done setting equipment
up.
I have seen a student here in shorts and one of the Onalaska coaches in shorts as well. That's a little extreme.
Jeff Ross, our cameraman, is shaking his head. He says no to that, as I think he's somewhat shivering in front of us.
I just put
Jeff,
the winter coat on.
Do you need a break? Do you need
Next
to take
week
a break?
I'm wearing snow pants.
No, he's shaking his head no. Oh, you can wear snow pants, whatever you want. Do you want me to get the logo, put on some snow pants for you?
Get some Carhartt coveralls.
I can put you in one of these blue coats if you want.
I did. If you get a chance to look over at the Onalaska student section, they got one of those blow-up dinosaurs. I bet that's real warm.
Yeah, I bet.
I'll just walk around in a giant dinosaur.
Why don't you go stand next to the torches over here? They got that. They got that on the field.
That'll start my hair on fire.
Oh, there's water. Thank you. I appreciate that. They got water for it. They got water for us. They're treating us nice up here at Empire Stadium. We're going to take a quick break here and be back with more of your Howie's halftime as the band performs here on the Coulee Region Sports Network.
BA Burrito is more than just delicious food made to order. Did you know you could have your next event catered by BA? You bet. Business lunches, team events, any type of gathering, BA Burrito will deliver your spread right to your event. You don't have to do a thing. Great for school functions, parties, even fundraisers. Visit BA online at baburritoco.com for more info. BA Burrito would like to thank all their loyal customers. BA Burrito, Village Shopping Center, and on Copeland Avenue, La Crosse.
Bud Light presents Music Mix of La Crosse and Winona. Are you getting married this year or next? Have you attended a wedding dance and the DJ was bad? Do you want to have an awesome wedding dance for you and your guests? Then book Music Mix of La Crosse for your wedding. We have the most experienced staff of DJs anywhere and will make your dance an evening to remember for years to come. A DJ can make or break your special day. Don't get leftovers. Music Mix of La Crosse. Book the very best now. Covering La Crosse, Winona, Rochester, and everywhere in between. Music Mix of La Crosse. Book online at musicmixoflacrosse.com, musicmixofwinona.com, or call 1-800-764-6499. Music Mix of La Crosse. Simply the best. Call 1-800-764-6499. Music Mix of La Crosse.
Hi, Dr. Allen here from Allen Dental in West Salem. So I have this amazing new technology I'd like to share with you. It's called the Solea Dental Laser. I'm proud to have this in my practice. We all know there's a lot of dentists in this area, right? Why come to my practice? Well, here's why. The number one thing I fix in my practice is cavities. So for kids and adults alike, I can fix cavities with a dental laser instead of drilling. No shot shots, no numb face, no drilling, pain-free. It's amazing. My patients love it.
Learn more at allendental.net. Allen Dental on Highway 16, West Salem.
Rick, Stan, and Lisa back at the half. The Onalaska Hilltoppers trailing 21-0 to the Holmen Vikings. What happened to the stats, Stan? Mike Root just gave you the stats.
There, it's right there.
All right, wait, he's going to tell you something in your ear. I don't. Are you going to read the stats, or you decide not to?
Well, I was just looking at them, and it's like we were in their red zone. Onalaska's in the red zone 3 times. 3 times, and you come up with 0 points.
That's not finishing.
No,
that's not something you can do in the playoffs.
So I think we lost our cameraman, Jeff. He went to grab those flames.
No, he's right here in front of us. So no stats. You're not going to do those.
No. Well, there's really not.
Are you
too
afraid
much
to hold that tablet because your hands are too
my
cold?
hands are too cold.
Seriously, you weren't going to hold the tablet? That's why you can't. You're denying the fans stats because Stan's fingers are too cold, Lisa.
I mean, the main key.
It's only going to get colder.
Austin Larson, 4 carries for negative 25 yards.
Well, those are just sacks. He hasn't even tried to run out of the pocket. That's sack numbers right there.
Yeah. I will tell you that I did get a chance to talk with a couple of players when I was on the sideline during the second quarter. Clearly, the motivation and the overall morale down. Yeah. And a couple of the guys were like, look, we're down, we're not out. And, they're trying to pump up the sidelines. I spoke with David, and he said his main concern is trying to score and score quickly. Right. And then as well, they're really, really focusing on tackling properly. Right now, what they're trying to do is tackle at the knees rather than the shoulders. Currently, that's not working, and so they just keep reiterating, you need tackling at the knees, trying to throw the Holmen Vikings off because their upper body strength is so much greater compared to the Onalaska Hilltoppers right now.
Yeah, and that's dangerous when you think about it. Well, you know what you're getting into when you play the Holmen Vikings. I mean, nothing that's happened here today has been, except for, I will say, a couple of the pass downfield by Rylan Wall was an impressive throw.
Exactly.
He had 2 of them, actually, that were nice throws that you
run.
don't expect.
You almost consider it trickeration.
Right. Yeah, I would say you're absolutely right there. Well, I did get a couple of things here. Stan should get a hangry insurance policy, as Scotty said. Yeah, because you're always looking for the food, and maybe that way it can be provided for you. And Scotty said he would hold the tablet, unlike you, Stan. Just to let you know, those are things that are not necessarily positives for you. You said that your mom was watching the game online. Did you say?
Oh, she's watching it back in Chicago.
And what did she have to say about us?
Well, what was she saying? Oh, we were talking about this earlier. She goes, "You two are like 2 peas in a pod." And so I told my mom, I go,
be an interesting pod, wouldn't it, Stan?
Well, and I told her, I go, so are we like Bubba and Forrest Gump?
I get to be Forrest Gump. That's all right, though.
Like sitting there. Well,
can I just be Dan then? Can I be Lieutenant Dan?
Yeah,
Lieutenant Diane.
Yeah, you could be. If we're going to do a Forrest Gump theme, maybe it would be good. You could be Jenny.
Yeah.
Oh. No, she dies.
Oh, well.
I'm going to be Jenny.
We got some shrimp Lisa. We got some shrimp Rick. We got some shrimp Stan.
All right, there he goes.
He's
getting into his Bubba.
At the very last play of not the last play, third to last play, when David sacked the Holmen Viking quarterback, the ball was actually loose, and the quarterback regained possession. So there was almost a turnover there at the very end of the game, or end of the quarter, rather, which would have been a nice morale boost to end that half on and maybe bring something out. So I guess we'll have to see what happens. And maybe a little momentum shift will come out of the locker room.
Hilltoppers have to kick to Holmen, too, to start the second half. So fasten your seatbelts, Lisa. Thanks. Get yourself warm for a little bit, okay?
Yeah, that'll be about half from now.
Not going to happen. Hilltoppers coming out. We'll take a quick break and be back with your second half here on the Coulee Region Sports Network.
Waste Management of Wisconsin is your local choice for all of your collection and disposal needs. From collection and recycling to state-of-the-art landfill operations. At Waste Management, think green is a way of life. It means commitment to customer satisfaction and long-term relationships. It means cleaner, safer communities. And it means you receive high-quality service second to none. Their goal is to be the single source for all of your collection and disposal needs. Sign up today and see why more people choose Waste Management than any other. Contact Dean Lounsbro, DLOUNSBR at WM.com. 608-518-1720.
Looking for a great place to golf 9? The Coulee Golf Bowls course is in absolute beautiful shape. After you get done golfing, plan some time to stop and enjoy a cold beverage and a bite to eat inside their newly remodeled sports bar and grill, or outside on the patio with an amazing view of the golf course. Either way, you'll enjoy great drinks, delicious food, and socializing in a way only golfers can do. Call today to book your tee time at the Coulee Golf Bowl in Onalaska. 781-1111. That's 781-1111.
Isn't life crazy? One day your fender gets dented by a runaway shopping cart. The next day, your kid's college entrance exam is a runaway success.
Yes, I got accepted.
But that's life. Some days you're the bug, some days you're the windshield. No worries, your State Farm agent is here in all of life's moments, the good and the not so good, to help life go right. So good day, bad day, any day, let's talk.
Call State Farm agent Kurt Path in Onalaska at 608-783-1130.
The 9th season of Coulee Region Chill Junior Hockey is here.
Perfect pass, they shoot and score!
The 2018-19 season is underway, and the first home game is Saturday, October 13th as the Chill hit the ice against the Milwaukee Power at 7 o'clock. Tickets are only $8 for adults, $5 for children, seniors, and military. Enjoy all the action from the Iceberg Fan Deck with all you can eat and drink for just $20. Fan Deck Saturday nights you can chow down on BA Burrito Company. Order tickets online now at crchill.com. Coulee Region Chill Junior Hockey is the fastest game in town.
Shot the goal!
Second half action just about set to begin from Empire Stadium. Holmen, Wisconsin, a crisp night, but a good football night. You can see the stands filled almost completely in the visitor side, but there's a few gaps. Some people probably still getting up to get some concessions. I didn't check to see what the concessions are tonight.
Oh.
Stan just admitted to me, though, that when Mike Rood handed him the tablet where it had all the stat numbers on it, that he didn't know he was supposed to hold it and read the stats. So he handed it back.
I didn't get the memo.
What did you think I wanted you to do with it?
I don't know. Everybody's handing me. You were looking at it at first.
I know, but
So
what
I
was
just
one
thought you were
reason? What would you think that one would want to do with stats?
Well, listen, it's cold weather. My mind doesn't work well in cold weather.
And you grew up in Chicago?
Just because I grew up there didn't mean I liked it.
Well, none of us like to be freezing cold, but I do spend most of my winter in an ice rink while it's cold. So
I do remember the winter of 1977 in Chicago.
I do remember that.
Oh,
I remember all the snow piles, the big giant from all the plows coming through. We had one that had to be, I'd say, a good 20 feet.
Well, I was one of those kids who had to take the bus in the L to school. So the good thing was I was always able to get on the bus and never have to pay car or bus fare because it was so jam-packed that you never made it to the box. You know, and then when we got to the L station, all right, I shouldn't be saying this.
Well,
a lot of times we hopped the L, you know.
Okay, better than what I thought you might say.
No, we weren't that illegal. You know, but we hopped the L, and guess what? You know, we had extra 25 cents in our pocket.
Yes.
I was able to go buy a pack of baseball cards.
Well, that's good. I'm glad something good came out of that. Central is up on West Salem 20-6. That in the third quarter as we get set for kickoff here in the second half. Milwaukee up 2-1 on the LA Dodgers. That is in the third inning. Sparta up big, 41-0 on Aquinas. Thanks to Scotty for those scores. As the Hilltoppers get set to kick, and I don't think it's worth trying a onside here. They don't look set for it at all. Looks like they're going to go maybe for a deep ball. Here's Nick Pika. Pika does try the onside kick, bounces off, a chance for the Hilltoppers, and they do get it. Oh, you talk about
what a play!
A great way to start the second half. They weren't lined up. The ball was not on the tee as an onside kick. They pull it off as the ball's recovered by Tyler Johnson. First year playing on the Hilltoppers football team as a senior, and he comes up with what could be a very important play in this second half.
That's why I say deferring of the kick just doesn't matter.
So now it's Hilltopper football after recovering the onside kick. You talk about starting out with a momentum builder. Now can they do something with the football?
And that's the key right here is, all right, you came out with a great play. You got the ball back. Capitalize on it now.
Perfectly executed kick by Nick Pica. Michael Saverin checks on. The sophomore has been involved in the running game and also in the passing game. Lots of swing passes in the first half. We'll see if they change things up. Quads right, and the pump fake and the run. Here's Austin Larson now. Uses his feet for the first down and more. Austin Larson still moving. Tackled around the waist, but knocked out.
And he's still going.
Austin Larson towards the corner of the end zone.
Run.
Touchdown, Hilltoppers. An onside kick and then a run that stretches 57 yards for the score.
You need something positive to start off the second half? There you go.
Here's me saying the entire first half, you haven't seen Austin Larson run the football once.
Right, and he comes out very first play.
Fakes the same play that he did a million times in the first half. Doesn't throw it, though. Tucks it and runs, and he takes it downfield.
Beautiful effort. Here you go.
How about that? Kaylee Manglitz now for the extra point conversion. Set's good. Kick is up. Kaylee Manglitz between the uprights and good. Hilltoppers add the extra point, and they're back in this football game. Holmen 21, Onalaska 7, here on the Coulee Region Sports Network.
Looking for a great place to golf 9? The Coulee Golf Bowls course is in absolute beautiful shape. After you get done golfing, plan some time to stop and enjoy a cold beverage and a bite to eat inside their newly remodeled sports bar and grill, or outside on the patio with an amazing view of the golf course. Either way, you'll enjoy great drinks, delicious food, and socializing in a way only golfers can do. Call today to book your tee time at the Coulee Golf Bowl in Onalaska. 781-1111. That's 781-1111.
Unofficially 57 yards, Austin Larson with the quarterback keeper. Nice play fake as the Hilltoppers tried the swing pass numerous times and had some fumbles and bumbles on it, but he tucks it in, and I don't think the Vikings saw it coming, and then they had trouble tackling him.
He wasn't going to be denied.
This time, Pica with a low line drive kick, picked up by the Vikings, and upfield they come.
Nice tackle.
Tyler Rodriguez gets stuck there, and there again is Tyler Johnson with another special teams play. Tyler Johnson, how about that?
Player of the game so far right now. Goodness.
Recovers the onside kick, and then comes up with a special teams tackle.
And that shows you what a team is all about. It's one of those players that name's not always in the highlights, but comes up with some plays here and there.
Now let's see if a halftime meeting has developed a new defense for the Hilltoppers, who played strong towards the late portion of the first half. First running play is going to eventually be down after what looked to be about 5 yards.
Well, you got to stop some of this right here. Second down, you want to make them go backwards.
2nd and 5. Glad you're with us on this fall Friday night under the lights, the MVC Championship. Onalaska finally getting on the board. And lots of misdirection. Cable breaks loose. Cable up the center of the field. Nobody's going to catch him. Maybe David Luck, but he's not going to get there in time.
Yeah. Well, you get a big play and you allow a big play right back.
75 yards for the touchdown. Kevin Cable, just like that. Holmen strikes back.
Well, you got momentum, and then you just got the momentum just sucked right back out of you.
Well, there was no other layers, and Kevin Cable took it all the way down the field. 75 yards for the touchdown. Check that, 65. I added 10 yards to it. He would have liked the extra 10.
Let's just give
but it was 35-yard line, so
we'll
that
give
would
the
be
10 to
my
Austin.
math was very poor.
We'll give
there.
the 10 to
I'm glad
Austin.
there's another broadcaster that corrected me. Extra point is
good.
Well, he didn't put it up on the board.
Well,
no good.
he missed
So, Stan, you weren't paying attention.
Well, he missed it. Well, that's his first miss of the year, too, on the extra point.
First of the season.
Yeah.
He was 30 for 30.
Isn't that on ESPN?
I think it is. Good call, Stan. Better than seeing the missed extra point. I had to check the scoreboard, and then Scotty had let me know over my left shoulder. A different Scotty.
Well, listen, we're kind of in blind spots here. We got this big thing called a wall.
Yes. 10:55 left, third quarter, but a big run there by Cable.
That one hurt. You know, you get the momentum, and then you give that right back up. You know, you go from this. However, you still come back out here. Hopefully you can make another big play here. You know?
27-7. Thanks to BA Burrito Company, boldly mixed mad flavors delivered right to your door. We'll get you burritos in Onalaska from the Copeland location if you want to order online or give them a call.
Burrito.
Here's Jonah Johnson, who missed that extra point. He'll be kicking off. Watch the onside kick here, too.
Yeah, watch it come back. I don't know why you would want to risk something like that, though, when you've got this big of a lead.
No onside kick. It'll be a squib. Taken at the 19-yard line.
And there we go.
Good speed up the right side by Olsen.
And
Hank Olsen tries the stiff arm and taken down from behind up at the 30.
Nice run.
6-yard line. So great field position for the Hilltoppers, and there's still some fight left in them.
You know, they're coming out with more juice in the second half than it looked like they had in the first half altogether.
And they're hurrying up to get on offense right away.
Yeah.
They're jumping to this football as quick as possible.
Yeah.
I don't think they want to let up after that good return by Hank. Hank and Savrin, the slot receivers. And Peterson split left. Ray Holmen to the right. Throw complete. Now Hank Olsen makes a couple of moves along the near sideline and didn't get a whole lot on that play.
Well, this is that type of game where now these guys don't have to sit back waiting for the clock. Now the clock is their enemy, and so now you've got a little bit of energy, you got a little juice, you know.
3 yards on the pickup on the pass to Hank Olsen.
You know, and this could be one of those positive games going into the championship.
Stacks left with Heilman. And here's Ray. Dragon tacklers across the 30. Going to be short of the first down, but closer to that marker.
But you see what they're doing this half. Austin Larson's getting that ball out quicker. Can't hold the ball with this type of pressure that Holman's been bringing all night.
They brought, I think it was Nam Yang all the way over to the left sideline in that stack formation last time as a blocker.
Get creative.
Heilman going to stack now to the right side. Hank Olsen to the left. Wittenberg in the backfield. And he'll get the carry. Wittenberg dances over one, and he'll eventually get pushed back at the 25-yard line. First down, Hilltoppers.
The one thing I'm impressed about him is good ball security.
Got to hang on and move the chains, and that's what Wittenberg was called to do that time.
I mean, he hasn't put the ball on the ground. I mean, that's a good thing about it. He has ball security.
Jacob Valk out there now as a wide receiver. Split left. Peterson right. Slots Heilman and Olsen. Savrin a slot left. It's a throw for sure. And the pass was a little bit low, and they're going to say incomplete because his knee might have been, well, I mean, it didn't look like he caught it, but that's going to be down there. That was Landon Peterson. Pass was too low.
Yeah, it was low. Yeah, they're going to say he caught it because they're backing it up.
Well, he did catch it. He did catch it.
Yeah. Or no, they're putting it back at the line of scrimmage.
It doesn't matter if your knee's down. He can still catch the ball. He didn't catch it? Did it touch the ground?
Nope,
Didn't
back
look
to the
like
line
it.
of scrimmage.
Looked to me like he had it. Here's Larson again, throwing to
There you go.
Peterson, makes the catch. We got a flag thrown, and I think that's going to go against
That's
the
gotta
defense.
Go defense.
As
Savard.
Peterson makes the catch.
Is that Peterson or Savard? That's so far, I can't see.
Landon Peterson, Savard's
Okay,
here to the
there
near
you go.
sideline. So Peterson has the first down, then there's a flag down the field, so most likely they'll just decline that.
Ineligible downfield?
What? Who was he ineligible?
It's a quick slant. How can you have a man downfield on the quick slant?
Doesn't seem logical to
No,
me.
it's not logical. How can you have a man downfield on a quick slant?
You sure that's what they're calling here?
Yeah. He said ineligible downfield. Watch him. Here it comes. Ineligible downfield.
Another score, Arcadia up 34-6 on Luther.
Okay. Near the ref. Wow. I just didn't see that at all.
So that backs him up instead. Didn't see
that
any
at all.
ineligible receiver downfield, but that's the
I
call
just
from the
didn't see
officials.
that at all.
Second down, 15 yards to go. It doesn't matter what we see. I
Yeah,
thought
exactly.
I saw Peterson catch the ball over there too
Well,
when they called
you'll
the
see when you
incomplete.
do the replays and the highlights. So
I will.
Bring that one up. Check
I'll
that
look
one.
it back.
I'll look at that one too. Like it really matters, though. They made the call.
Second and 15. Larson stays in the pocket, throws a little behind the receiver. Drilled. It was Hank Olson. He got hit hard from behind.
Yeah, our receivers have been taking some shots.
Ian Stussy, I think, with the hit. So they're going to call it.
Yeah, where do you?
I thought they were going to call a timeout at first, but now
he
they're
was
bringing
just-
him over to the near hash marks.
I think he's just at the wrong yard.
3rd and 15 now.
Wow.
9:21 left, third quarter. Hilltoppers trailing in this one, 27-7. Larson batted down.
Wow.
Chucked it softly. Ian Stussy got the hands up, knocked it away. Incomplete, 4th and 15.
Yeah. Remember we said we couldn't take those negative plays, you know.
Again, though, a penalty that I just did not see.
Yeah, you know, I don't get that penalty at all.
You know, they say you can call holding on almost every play, but
Well, yeah.
illegal or ineligible receiver downfield.
Holding on every play.
Larson had a little bit of time, and Landon Peterson couldn't make the grab. That's a turnover on downs.
Wow.
And ball was thrown nicely. It was right there to the hands, but Landon, I think, was hearing some footsteps and incomplete.
Wow. Yeah, you know, look good for a couple plays here. You got to make a defensive play right here, though, right now. Right now. We've given up way too many big plays.
Landon Peterson came in with 21 catches for 360 yards and 7 touchdowns.
There we go.
And wide open space to the near sideline for Cable. Cable tackled from behind by River Zumock, but into Onalaska territory.
Well, Holmen's beginning to put it down.
Cable gets it to the 43. Big night after that 65-yard touchdown run, well into the hundreds. And this time the Hilltoppers going to get to the ball carrier. River Zumock again, along with Damian Tracy in on the stop. That was Brett Holden, the ball carrier for Holmen, inside the 40 to the 39-yard line now. 3-yard pickup, 2nd and 7.
Well, you just got to look at players and go, don't hang your head right here. Play through. Keep playing. Play hard.
Here's Cable up the middle. Boy, he's wide open to the end zone. Haggerty, though, he gets him from behind to save a sure touchdown. The Hilltoppers linebackers are having a miserable time trying to pick up runs up the middle. They just are not seeing Cable. You almost wonder if you want to pull back one of those linemen up front and add a linebacker.
I like the unification of Holmen's line. They all just move in conjunction. straight down, and they all stay in their same spots.
Wooderman comes up to the line of scrimmage, kind of watching how they're doing things. As Holmen with another first down, sitting pretty at the 13-yard line. They'll pound it forward, but Hilltoppers read it nicely that time. Like Connor Haggerty in on the stop. Pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. Vikings up 27-7, 7:42 and counting, third quarter. This for the Mississippi Valley Conference Championship. And after a strong start with an onside kick and a touchdown run by Austin Larson, Holmen has picked it right back up and taken the football deep into Onalaska territory. Brett Holden, the ball carrier, yet again for Holmen. 3rd down and 2 yards to pick up the first down. Need to get to the 3-yard line. And they'll go left side this time, and the Hilltoppers going to keep them from getting into the end zone, but I think it might be enough to pick up the first down. Let's see where they spot this football. Yep, 1st and goal.
Yeah, I've been sitting there trying to see what the quarterback does when he's reading it. I get to see it from behind. I can't even tell where it's going.
The ball's down at the 1-yard line. So another line plunge set up here for Holmen to add to their 27-7 lead. And I think the Hilltoppers are going to shut that down on the first down play. No gain in the latest play. Our thanks to Coulee Region Shield Junior Hockey, the fastest game in town. Tomorrow night, Green Island Ice Arena. Puck drops at 7 o'clock as they take on the first place Milwaukee Power. You can listen to it live on CooleyRegionSportsNetwork.com.
Stopped them again.
Toppers trying to shut it down. The whistle's there. I mean, it's not getting in.
Yeah.
Can they make an incredible goal line stand here?
You need a big stop right here.
Ryland Wall's going to come to the sidelines, get another play. 5:50 and counting here, third quarter.
It's the thing about running teams, though. Game goes by really quick. Unless you keep running out of bounds.
Westby up big on Viroqua, 28-6, third quarter score. Central 27, West Salem 6. That also third quarter.
Yeah, I think that loss to Onalaska last week really hurt West Salem's morale a little bit.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, and Central starting to turn it on here late. Take a timeout. We'll do the same here on the Coulee Region Sports Network.
Do you earn 2.65 annual percentage yield on your checking account balance? If you had a Coulee Bank Kasasa Cash checking account, you would. Your free Kasasa Cash checking account includes free MasterCard debit card, free online banking, bill pay, e-statements, Coulee Bank mobile app, and ATM fee rebates. Earn 2.65 APY on your free Kasasa Cash checking account. Coulee Bank, member FDIC. Qualifications, rules, and limitations apply. Rates, rewards, and restrictions may vary by account. See CooleyBank.net for more information.
So ball sitting just outside the goal line here in the Holmen Vikings. On third down, we'll try it again. They've been stopped the last couple of times. Yeah. See what they drum up this time. Here's a run right, and it's Cable who takes it into the end zone. Another touchdown. And a big, big night for Kevin Cable, the senior running back.
Yeah. This one's well in hand for Holmen, I'm telling you that.
33-7. A commanding lead here by the Vikings.
You have to put the winter coat on now.
Jonah Johnson missed his first extra point of the season earlier. Of course, he won a game with a field goal early in the season, almost blocked by Savard. He never got his hands up, though.
Good.
Came in quickly. That one is good. It's now 34-7. Holmen Vikings with 5:25 left here in the third quarter on the Coulee Region Sports Network.
Every Plumbing and Heating is a full-service company that has been family-owned and operated since 1969. That's 3 generations of Everys in the plumbing business. Every Plumbing and Heating consistently provides reliable and quality workmanship and the best service at a fair price. Every gets it right the first time. Every Plumbing and Heating is a proud supporter of Onalaska Hilltoppers Athletics. Give them a call when you need it done right. 608-783-2803 or visit them online at everyplumbing.com.
Rick Stanalisa back from Empire Stadium, Holmen, Wisconsin, where the Vikings look to be taking the MVC championship here if they can continue doing what they've done. 5:25 left here in the third quarter. Can't let their foot off. We've seen the Hilltoppers take leads and have them slip away. Now they're on the other end of it here.
Yeah, I would feel more comfortable if we had a 34-7 lead, though.
Yeah, it's a pretty good lead.
Yeah.
Johnson set to kick off. Pretty much just a short kicking game. Not too many teams kick the long boot nowadays.
Not at all.
Too many dangerous kick returners. Line drive squib kick. Picked up at the 19-yard line by Ray Heilman. Heilman almost head tackled there, then drilled back. And he's down. Face first.
He fumbles the ball.
Heilman, a tough night.
Yeah.
It's 3 fumbles for Ray.
Yeah, it's not a good one. It's a game where now you're at that point where you just want to get off the field and just forget about it.
That one definitely going to do it here.
Yeah.
Lots of time left.
That one hurts.
Holmen punches it in.
That one hurts a lot.
Wall to throw. Plenty of time. Throws over the middle and incomplete. Good coverage.
Yep.
Hank Olson went up for the ball with the intended
Good
receiver.
coverage.
And we got a Hilltopper down. That's River Zumach, and he's not moving.
He's not moving.
Oh, no. His arm is out. He's laying flat. Now he's moving. They're taking a look at River. And he seems to be in some pain. 5:13 left here, third quarter. 34-7 in favor of the Holmen Vikings, and just the night gets worse for the Onalaska Hilltoppers with an injured player who has stepped up big as a sophomore this year in River Zumach.
That's the one thing we couldn't have, or Onalaska couldn't afford, having people go down, especially right before the playoffs.
Take a quick break. Be back here on the Coulee Region Sports Network.
Waste Management of Wisconsin is your local choice for all of your collection and disposal needs. From collection and recycling to state-of-the-art landfill operations. At Waste Management, think green is a way of life. It means commitment to customer satisfaction and long-term relationships. It means cleaner, safer communities. And it means you receive high-quality service second to none. Their goal is to be the single source for all of your collection and disposal needs. Sign up today and see why more people choose Waste Management than any other. Contact Dean Lounsbro, DLOUNSBR at WM.com. 608-518-1720.
After the turnover, the Holmen Vikings with the running play right. And Damian Tracy in on the stop. So River Zumach made it back to the sidelines, but he was hobbling pretty good.
It looked like it might be a groin on that one.
Third down and 5 yards to go. Fisher looking for a hole. He's going to find it. And picks up the first down. Not going to get into the end zone. Knocked out of bounds. It looks to be around the 5-yard line.
Fisher's just been running hard tonight. You know, every time he's gotten the ball, he's been running to finish.
Everybody in maroon is running the ball hard tonight.
Bangor wins Scenic Bluff Conference with a 41-7 win over Cashton. There you go, Scotty.
I'm sure it's on my phone. He probably sent it to me.
No. Actually, this is one of my friends who his son plays for Bangor.
First and goal from the 4-yard line. And that's going to be Rylan Wall into the end zone. Another touchdown for him tonight. And Holmen extends their lead. 40-7. And there's still 3:54 left in this third quarter.
Is that running clock mode?
Going to be seeing it here soon.
Good.
This one not even as competitive as last year. And last year was not competitive. At least it was a little bit in the first half.
I expected a more competitive game tonight. I really did.
Well, if you're Coach Yashinsky, you hope you don't get a triple option team you go up against in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And Wall tries for 2, and he gets it. The 2-point conversion.
Yeah.
42-7. Not much drama here in this MVC championship. With that being said, thanks to Radio 1 Broadcast School to get you from here to air at Radio 1 Broadcast School. Also, the Onalaska Hilltopper Athletic Booster Club can become a member at onaboosters.com. If you haven't signed up for winter programs yet, Onalaska Park and Rec, there is plenty of them to choose from at cityofonalaska.com. Proud sponsors of Onalaska Athletics and our coverage. Our thanks to Music Mix of Lacrosse, your entertainment specialist, as well as Allen Dental. Smile with confidence. Allen Dental in West Salem. Lisa, it's only getting colder down there for you.
Yes, that is correct. It is only getting colder.
Excitement would heat things up, but I think the excitement went away if you're a Hilltopper fan.
Yes, but again, we've talked about this. You have to play the entire game. You never know what can happen.
Exactly.
I mean, we scored 7 points in 14 seconds at the beginning of the half, so we'll see what happens.
All right, it's the Holmen Vikings kicking off now. After another touchdown score, Rylan Wall with multiple touchdowns tonight. Kevin Cable with multiple touchdowns.
Unfortunately, those guys don't get BA Burrito play of the game.
No.
So, nah.
You got one, and Austin Larson knows it until something big maybe happens here for the Hilltoppers. That's going to be forward momentum up to the 33-yard line on the return, and then forced backwards. Hank Olson, the returner for the Hilltoppers.
Yeah. Looks like that running clock's gone. Yeah, it's a running clock.
So 11 o'clock tomorrow is the seeding meeting, and clearly, unless a miracle takes place, the Holmen Vikings going to clinch the MVC championship outright with their victory here if they can hang on tonight. Hilltoppers then will wait to see how the seedings go in terms of where they'll be placed in the playoffs. Both teams are playoff teams already. Larson to run, and he spins off a couple of tackles ahead for 5.
So it looks like CRSN is on the road.
Maybe not the first round.
Hopefully.
Level 1, they could still host
Be nice
could still host a game. But if we're on the road, we're on the road.
On the road again. I can't wait to get on the road.
We'll see if the complete band is together or not. Stan, you're in for it, right?
I'm in.
Nice swing pass. Out to Ray. Heilman. He'll run over a tackler and get across midfield into Holmen territory.
Nice positive play.
Best play of the day for Ray so far today.
Yeah. Got to get through adversity, you know. Can't have every game be great.
Right. Ball at the 49, and he's had an amazing season.
Yeah. Al Toon Award semifinalist.
Larson throws, Sabrin the catch, tries to strip a tackle, gets ahead to what looks to be about the 41-yard line. Going to be short by about a yard.
I'll be positive right here late in the game. Right now, you're just building for the playoffs right here.
Short 2 now for Onalaska, second down. Clock's ticking down nearing the end of our third quarter of play. Larson quickly throws again behind the receiver and off the fingertips. Again, Michael Sabrin, the targets. So as soon as we find out what the matchups are for the playoffs, we'll of course post them on the social networks. Make sure to like us on Facebook, Coulee Region Sports Network. Follow us on Twitter. Subscribe to us on our YouTube channel. And you'll see it all without having to go look for it. Larson throws, completes to Ray Heilman. Heilman's got the first down, strips a tackle, and up the sideline. And further into Holmen territory down at the 29-yard line.
There you go. Stay positive. Work on some things right here. This is when you can, you don't get to have game situations in practice. You already know you're out of this, but this gives you an opportunity to work on some things.
Oh, without question.
Yeah.
I mean, and to play Holmen they've only played in week 9 once since the records have been kept.
Right.
And Holmen did win that game. Here's a throw deep and some contact, but what a grab. It comes out of the hands of Landon Peterson as he came down, and he looks like he might be hurt as well. At least he's getting up slowly. Might just be frustration of not hanging on to the ball there, but what a diving catch. He's made some acrobatic grabs this season, but he's sitting down now.
He's sitting.
Well, he went up for that ball and had it, but when he came down, couldn't maintain possession. And I think it's more frustration than it is injury there. 9 seconds left here in the third quarter.
Just been a tough game for Onalaska as a whole. But again, as I said earlier in the day, I mean, your main thing right now, you want to get out of this game as injury-free going into the playoffs. You want to be as healthy as possible. Are we going to be getting Franzini back? I think Franzini comes back from the playoffs.
Yeah, we'll see. Nothing's been said at this particular stage. But without a solid running game, you can't control the clock. It's going to be complete to Ray. And that's going to end our third quarter of play with Holmen commanding 42-7 lead here after 3 quarters on the Coulee Region Sports Network.
The Coulee Region Chill, proud members of the North American 3 Hockey League, are entering their 9th season here in the La Crosse area. The team has made a tremendous effort to give back to a community that supports them. This season, the Chill have partnered with Logistics Health Incorporated to honor a veteran for each and every home game before the national anthem as the hero of the game. Be a part of the 2018-19 hockey season and order your tickets online at crchill.com. Coulee Region Chill NA3HL Hockey is the fastest game in town.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service has been at your disposal since 1984. It's all about the service and customer satisfaction. When Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling says they're going to be there, you can count on them. Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling means responsible recycling. The Hogum family is a proud supporter of Onalaska Hilltoppers athletics. If you're in the need of their reliable services, give them a call at 608-783-6727 or visit them online at hilltopperrefuse.com.
Rick, Stan, and Lisa back at Empire Stadium as the Hilltoppers quickly pitched as Austin Larson out to Ray Heilman trying to get to the near sideline. Heilman spins and just steps out of bounds as he gets about the 9-yard line. Good news, Brewer fans. The Brew Crew up 5-1 on the Dodgers. They had a 4th inning score, and GET was rolling tonight in their contest as they'll be another area playoff team.
All about the Coulee region, really.
Yeah, 1st and goal from the 9 now for the Hilltoppers. Trying to add some points. Only touchdown, Austin Larson's scramble after an onside kick. Those two would be up for the BA play of the day. Here's Larson with a keeper. Larson puts his head down and tries to get across the goal line, but he'll be knocked short.
That's another last thing we need is having Austin Larson get hurt.
He got hit down low earlier, and I was wondering how he was going to react to it. He doesn't take punishment like this too often.
Well, and it looks like he bounced back after that big touchdown run he had.
He did?
Yeah. But in the same sense, going into playoffs, you might want to think about, I don't know who else we really have except.
Throws wide open receiver, Ray Holmen with a touchdown, 4-yard touchdown pass, and the Hilltoppers get some points on the board. Austin Larson's 19th touchdown pass of the season, and the catch by Ray is his 10th touchdown. And Coulee will go for the extra. 42-13. Coulee puts it up. And between the uprights and good. Kaylee Manglett's good on both of her extra point conversions tonight. 10:34 to play, fourth quarter. Hilltoppers trail 42-14 on the Coulee Region Sports Network.
Many of us will end up working 40 to 50 years of our lives, saving and hoping that we'll be able to live comfortably and have a successful retirement. But saving and investing smartly is only half the game. Mistakes made during the game can have lasting effects. If you're questioning your retirement game plan, call Brent Peterson at Interstate Wealth LLC. Your road to success starts here. Investment advisory services offered through Virtue Capital Management LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor. Interstate Wealth LLC is independent of Virtue Capital Management.
Rick, Stan, and Lisa back from Empire Stadium. MVC championship game. Holmen has dominated tonight's play, but the Hilltoppers do get a 4-yard touchdown pass. Austin Larson's 19th of the season to Ray Holmen for his 10th touchdown catch. And now the Hilltoppers and Nick Pica set to kick. Onside attempt, this time recovered just at the midfield where it needed to go. And so it'll be Holmen football. Getting down on top of that football was Isaac Elson.
Just found out my little nephew, Caden, big 35-yard touchdown run.
Well, good for him.
Yeah, way to go, Caden Grindy. Awesome job, 35-0. Is it Spring Grove? Who are they playing again? Grand Meadow, I do believe it is. Yep.
1st and 10 from the 49-yard line of the Hilltoppers. Holmen football. We got some whistles. And let's see, Coach Yashinsky's on the field. He calls a timeout. Going to talk to his troops. Keep it right here. So next week it'll be playoff football, and that's all to be determined.
Yeah. So is it Friday nights? Still Friday nights, or?
Well, it comes down to the ADs talking. And
right. Exactly.
Making that determination based on what's going on. Sometimes weather is an impact.
Right.
First play on this series.
I know some people from up north and upper north Minnesota, eh? They've seen snow, already, eh?
There has been snow. Minnesota, Colorado. Brett Holden, the ball carrier. Nice run for 6 and a half.
Told my relatives, I go, you guys can keep that up there, okay?
I don't really mind the snow all that much.
I do.
You can see your breath, though, right now. It's getting cold enough.
Yeah, it is.
Keeper here for Wall. Jack Weber makes the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Yeah, we all know it's going to come. We know it's going to eventually get here. I still don't like it. And the thing is, I just think it's because we've gotten older now. When we were kids, we could sit outside and play in the snow.
I like driving in the snow.
I like driving in the
I
snow.
enjoy it.
I like it in the parking lot, too.
Stand doing donuts.
Oh, it's fun. Fun.
Donuts in the Kia?
Oh, man. Oh, well, not in the Kia.
No, you're not there. Okay.
I used to do it in the Cherokee.
Oh, all right. There you go. That's a little safer.
Oh,
there's Cable getting to the outside. Hank Olson trying to foul along with him to cut off the angle, and he'll push him out of bounds. But another big gain for Kevin Cable. What a night he's had. He and Rylan Wall and Brett Holden and the gang. Holmen Vikings getting it done.
Yeah. You can do donuts in a front-wheel drive car? Watch me.
Do them in reverse.
Yeah. Well, you can do it.
Anything's doable if you put your mind to it.
Exactly. Well, for us, it's trying to prepare for winter. This is be our first winter in our home. You know?
That's right. You have a new home, and you've been remodeling.
Yeah. It's a never-ending process. Oh.
They're running play here for the Vikings as the clock continues to run.
It's our plan for tomorrow. We've got some stuff to do out in the garage. Got to get that stuff taken care of.
I'll just, while it's getting colder outside, I'll just go to a cold hockey rink tomorrow. I bet you I won't see Stan Evans at the rink too often.
No, you won't see me at the rink. Not at all. Unless it's got a basketball court on top of it.
Nope, don't see one there. Yeah. There's a little patch you could dribble a ball on, though, if you wanted to. It's on the roof.
Nice little plane coming in, flying into La Crosse Airport.
Keeper for Wall. He almost got horse-collared there. And they'll say he got in.
Wow.
Another touchdown for Rylan Wall.
Putting the boots.
Got the exclamation point on this one.
This is called pulling out the Timberlands. Putting the Timberlands to him. Just something I didn't expect.
Johnson set for the extra point conversion. Missed just one tonight. Lots of opportunities.
That'll be the only one of the season. Ooh.
And almost blocked again by Michael Saverin. It's good. Right between the uprights. Nails it. 49-14. Holmen Vikings. 7:13 left on the clock here on the Coulee Region Sports Network.
Hi, Dr. Allen here from Allen Dental in West Salem. So I have this amazing new technology I'd like to share with you. It's called the Solea Dental Laser. I'm proud to have this in my practice. We all know there's a lot of dentists in this area, right? Why come to my practice? Well, here's why. The number one thing I fix in my practice is cavities. So for kids and adults alike, I can fix cavities with a dental laser instead of drilling. No shots, no numb face, no drilling, pain-free. It's amazing. My patients love it.
Learn more at allendental.net. Allen Dental on Highway 16, West Salem.
Rick Stanlisa back here as the Vikings get set to kick off after another touchdown score. Rylan Wall with another TD. With 7:13 left, 49-14.
Just listening to that last ad, Allen Dental, about the laser. Had a friend of mine this week on Facebook who was talking about laser dental, and I really didn't know anybody, and now I do. Guess what?
There you go. Did you hear that, Lisa?
I did.
They'll get to see Lisa when they come in.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I have another job besides this.
Well, yeah. I don't think you can live on the one game a week.
But I will be at the rink tomorrow night.
Hell, you're going to go tomorrow?
I have season tickets.
Nice. That's good to hear.
I'll bring a blanket to sit on and cover up.
That's right. You were a big winner at Freddy Fest, were you not?
I was, and it was awesome. I can't wait till next year.
You got your Yeti cooler and all kinds of stuff, too.
Yes, I won a Yeti cooler, and I won a few other things, and some a Coulee Region Chill hat, and a Coulee Region Chill blanket, and season tickets. And
it pays to go to Freddy Fest, doesn't it?
It does. It does. Not only is there good company and good music, but there's great prizes.
There is.
It's all for a good cause.
Stay tuned for the third annual Freddy Fest news and what will be happening. I'm sure you'll get more information. Just to make sure to follow onaboosters.com. and, of course, on Facebook as well. Austin Larson to throw, completes to Ray Heilman. Heilman towards the sideline, still on his feet, finally knocked out of bounds after a pickup of 13. Stan is really seriously looking through his phone right now. Are those for scores or just chat conversations?
Well, this one actually is going back to Alan Deno.
Oh,
a friend of mine.
Oh, you're sending the text right now.
I told you.
Not even after the game.
No.
All right, live action from Stan and his fingers. That's incomplete. Pass to Landon Peterson.
I'll let you know, too, Rick, at the end here in the goal, just past the end zone, where they usually use recording to kind of train themselves and review like we talked about in that TV. The Onalaska team ran out of battery in the first quarter, and they have not been able to use that technology all game. So I'm not sure if that plays a part. It
doesn't help things.
It doesn't. When they talk about things going wrong.
Almost intercepted, pick six opportunity. Adam Quam had nothing but the end zone in front of him, if that was something he could hang on to.
That's a walk in the end zone right there.
I'm not sure how quick he is, but he had nothing but green in front of him. He read that one well. 3rd and 10 for the Hilltoppers. Running clock here, fourth quarter, down 49-14. Motion for Ray Heilman. Trips right now. Larson throws. Heilman can't hang on. There was good coverage. Justin Jones was with him stride for stride. Not sure if he disrupted Ray, and it came off Ray's hands and incomplete.
Yeah. However, I think isn't the defender supposed to turn his head toward the ball?
Yep, that's what Ray was saying to the official.
Exactly.
So you are correct, Stan. You saw that play? I thought you were looking at your phone.
I was seeing the play. See, there's my boys. There's
I
all
see.
my boys down
I
in
see.
Miami.
He's already thinking about the Bears game on Sunday.
Actually, I'm thinking about my BA
Come
burrito.
on, Stan. I got you on the clock for 4 more minutes.
I'm thinking about my BA burrito play again.
And you're going to help me pack up equipment and bring it down.
Oh, I'm not a problem there.
I know. Larson, bullet pass completes to Hank Olson. And Olson will take it further into Holmen territory down at the 24-yard line. Nice pass by Austin Larson, a zipper.
And then we're going to get in the car and drive to Miami.
You're not going to Miami now,
No,
are you?
you and I are
Oh,
gonna
let's go. I'd go to Miami.
We'll get in the car and just tell our wives.
Would we end up there by Sunday if we started?
Dude, we can get there by
All
tomorrow.
right. Okay.
First stop, South Beach.
Jeff's shaking his head. Doesn't think that's physically possible. Lisa doesn't think it is either. Doesn't pass the smell test, Stan.
You haven't seen me drive, have you?
Yes, I did. We drove back. It's intercepted inbounds, I believe.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if Larson got enough on that football. He looked like he was going downfield.
Yeah.
Interception. Holmen Vikings will take over.
That's a tough one.
And celebration with good reason on the sidelines.
Pop the bubbly.
Justin Jones has been good.
Oh, wait, they're in high school. They can't pop the bubbly.
In coverage throughout the game. No, they cannot.
Pop the 7-Up.
Sure.
Some parents taking all the kids to features tonight.
The near champagne, like not the real stuff.
Yeah.
I think they
Give 'em
sell
the
that. It's like
ginger ale.
apple juice type stuff. It's carbonated.
Well, just give them that ginger ale and just don't tell them.
Stan, how devious you are.
Hey.
Hilltoppers stopped the latest play. See, Cody Skifton is out there right now, and Amy and Tracy getting up slow. Team's coming to the sidelines. And I think that might have been a turnover. I think the Hilltoppers got the football back.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't quite see where the ball came loose in the scrum there, but it's going to be Onalaska's football, I believe, here at the 10-yard line. So some late points possible. Actually, the 9, so say it's 1st and goal from the 9.
That's almost like the Blazing Saddles moment. What in the wide world of sports is going on here? I can't say the rest.
I know that. I know what it is. Yeah, Larson coming back out here. Wasn't sure if they were going to go with some of the younger guys here, but it'll be Wittenberg in the backfield here off to the right of Austin Larson. Hand off to Wittenberg, looking to get towards the end zone, and pulls up just short, but an 8-yard pickup. Or actually, that's 5. He only got 5 on that.
That's all right. Let's get some points right here.
Down to the 5-yard line.
End the game with a touchdown. There you go.
Clock still ticking. 1 minute remaining. Again, Wittenberg towards the end zone.
Oh, give it to him.
Officials don't have the arms up. It'll be short. 3rd and goal. I see an anxious dad watching behind me.
Come on.
Get it in already.
Give him the ball.
Does he get another chance here?
Come on.
The ball at the 2-yard line. 3rd and goal from the 2. Larson, keeper. He'll be driven back short.
And that'll do it.
It'll be 4th down.
Yeah, that's it.
They try to go with what they...
Nope, they're not rushing. That's it.
They're not going to try it. Clock going to tick down. And that's going to end it.
Yeah.
Congratulations to the Holmen Vikings, your 2018 Mississippi Valley Conference champions. And they earned it on both sides of the ball here tonight. Final score, Holmen 49 and the Onalaska Hilltoppers 14. Back with the BA Burrito postgame show. That's coming up next year on the Coulee Region Sports Network.
Bud Light presents Music Mixed Lacrosse and Winona. Are you getting married this year or next? Have you attended a wedding dance and the DJ was bad? Do you want to have an awesome wedding dance for you and your guests? Then book Music Mix of Lacrosse for your wedding. We have the most experienced staff of DJs anywhere, and will make your dance an evening to remember for years to come. A DJ can make or break your special day. Don't get leftovers. Music Mix of Lacrosse. Book the very best now. Covering Lacrosse, Winona, Rochester, and everywhere in between. Music Mix of Lacrosse. Book online at musicmixoflacrosse.com, musicmixofwinona.com. Call 1-800-764-6499. Music Mix of Lacrosse. Simply the best. Call 1-800-764-6499. Music Mix of Lacrosse.
The 9th season of Coulee Region Chill Junior Hockey is here.
Perfect pass. They shoot and score.
The 2018-19 season is underway, and the first home game is Saturday, October 13th, as the Chill hit the ice against the Milwaukee Power at 7 o'clock. Tickets are only $8 for adults, $5 for children, seniors, and military. Enjoy all the action from the Iceberg Fan Deck with all you can eat and drink for just $20. Fan Deck Saturday nights you can chow down on BA Burrito Company. Order tickets online now at crchill.com. Coulee Region Chill Junior Hockey is the fastest game in town.
Shot the goal.
Ever dreamed about doing what these guys are doing right now on CRSN? Ever think about having a career in sports broadcasting? There are great jobs right now for play-by-play announcers, sportscasters, and sports directors at great radio stations all over the U.S. and other jobs like air personalities, producers, voiceover people, and more. At Radio 1 Broadcast School, you get trained and ready for your new radio job. Hit up our website, radio1school.com. That's radio1school.com.
BA Burrito is more than just delicious food made to order. Did you know you could have your next event catered by BA? You bet. Business lunches, team events, any type of gathering, BA Burrito will deliver your spread right to your event. You don't have to do a thing. Great for school functions, parties, even fundraisers. Visit BA online at baburritoco.com for more info. BA Burrito would like to thank all their loyal customers. BA Burrito Village Shopping Center and on Copeland Avenue, La Crosse.
Now, here with the CRSN BA Burrito postgame show and Stan's BA Play of the Day, Rick, Stan, and Lisa.
And I do see the coach making his way on over towards Lisa Kay on the near sidelines. And Lisa, I'll send it down to you in the BA postgame with Coach Yashinsky.
Thanks, Rick. I appreciate that. Coach, thanks for your time tonight. Scoreboard definitely not how you wanted to end the MVC conference. However, talk to me about your thoughts at halftime coming out with that onside kick.
You got nothing to lose. You're on 21-0, so might as well try it. They started midfield, but show your kids you got some fight. So we tried it, we got it. Tyler Johnson did a great job of recovering it, and then Austin broke one. So kids kept fighting.
Yeah, I thought maybe the momentum had changed and maybe we were expecting a little bit of different outcome in the end. But talk to me about the rest of the second half and the trouble with trying to defend that triple option.
It's tough to defend. There's a lot of people have had trouble defending it over the past 5 or 6 years. So it's something we got to go back to the drawing board on, obviously.
Now with playoffs next week, obviously you don't know who you're going to play. You've got to take away some positives at the late end of the fourth quarter there with a few touchdowns. What do you take away positively and talk to the team about after this game?
Kids kept fighting. It's we're going to go to the playoffs and we'll find an opponent hopefully that we haven't seen before and hopefully we'll get Franzini back and hopefully Colton Holmen get back too. So hopefully we get some kids back and just have a little bit more of a full roster than what we've been playing with the past couple of weeks. So hats off to Holmen. They played a good game, but our kids will bounce back. We'll be all right.
All right, we'll see you next week at the playoffs, Coach. Thank you so much.
All right, Lisa, obviously the coach didn't like the results of this one. If you're a Hilltopper fan, you wouldn't. You got to give kudos to this Holmen team and that triple option, something that the puzzle has not been solvable here. If not a couple of years ago for an injury to Seth Wilson, I don't know that the second half would have turned out the way it did for the Hilltoppers. I don't want to take anything away from that team, but things were looking a little bit in a bad direction a few years ago, and it's done the right way, and with large numbers in Holmen for football, they plug new guys in every year and make it happen. And Travis Kowalski's done a great job taking over for Steve King, and now an MVC solo championship. They have it all by themselves.
Yeah, and I had talked about that earlier. It's what defense is going to be able to stop the opposing offense, and Holmen shut down Onalaska, plain and simple. Mm-hmm. And that triple option is so good, even as somebody watching from the stands, even as someone like you, Stan, myself, I find it difficult to find who's carrying the ball. They are such great masters of kind of hiding that or making it look like they're carrying it when they really don't. And if I were Coach Yashinsky, I don't know how you try to coach that. And, years and years they play the same offense, and we really just can't find too much success over it, unfortunately.
You better watch out behind you, Lisa. The Transformers are coming.
The fifth quarter.
The Transformers are coming on the field here.
Is it Mardi Gras?
No, they're going to play the fifth quarter, so that's pretty exciting.
Okay, cool.
There you go. I like that. All right. Well, let's get to it here. Stan, although the outcome is not a good one for the Onalaska Hilltoppers tonight, you have to pick your Stan's BA play of the day. And you have a limited number to choose from tonight.
We only have really two plays to really look at, So, and let's not pussyfoot around with it.
No, it is what it is.
Austin Larson's 57-yard touchdown run at 11:44, that third quarter, got him a little bit of juice, got him a little bit mowing, and Austin that was such an awesome run.
It was a great run.
He wasn't going to be denied.
And again, it was sparked after recovering an onside kick, but. As far as bright spots tonight, there wasn't much of them for the Onalaska Hilltoppers.
But that was a bright spot. After the onside kick, got the touchdown. Unfortunately, we gave them the touchdown right back. But,
Number 22, Kevin Cable got that touchdown. Boy,
Cable was very impressive.
They figured out a way to get him towards the middle and just fouled a zone block, and he was just gone. And with feet like that, pretty tough to catch him from behind, although there was one time he was caught from behind. Doesn't happen very often.
Exactly. But forgetting about Holmen, let's give it to Austin Larson's 57-yard touchdown run. That's my BA Burrito play of the
So there you go. Any final words from you, Lisa, before we wrap things up with tonight's broadcast in the BA Burrito postgame show?
Alex Franzini will be back next week. He told me on the sidelines he thought he was playing tonight and was unfortunately shut down for that. And then Cooper Zumach, he was back in after that short injury. So maybe a few days off, a little bit of reflection, gear back up, And playoffs it is. And as long as the equipment doesn't freeze, I'll find the snow pants.
All right. I think we'll get through it. I take this stuff to a hockey rink all the time. It'll be all right.
Let this game go.
Lisa, nice job there on the sidelines tonight.
Thank you so much.
All right. We'll keep everybody posted on playoff pairings and all that good stuff. Make sure to follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, all that good stuff, and we'll have all that posted for you to follow. Stan, any final words from you before we wrap things up?
Well, I'm actually just looking forward to the playoffs. It's, first year going to the playoffs with you guys and stuff like that. So for me, it's going to be something very exciting. Looking forward to it. Let this game go. Forget about it. Focus on.
Learn from it.
Learn from it. Exactly. Learn from it. Move forward.
All right. My thanks to Stan, Lisa on the sidelines, Jeff Ross on camera. My name is Rick Frankie. Good night now.
SN's coverage of Onalaska High School athletics. Special thanks to those businesses that support our coverage throughout the season. Coulee Golf Bowl, the #1 recreation facility in Onalaska. Waste Management, there's more to their business than meets the eye. Coulee Bank, bank with confidence. Kurt Paff, State Farm Insurance in Onalaska. There when things go wrong. Here to help life go right. Interstate Wealth LLC. Your road to success starts right here. Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service. At your disposal since 1984. Howie's, Lacrosse's ultimate sports viewing venue. Coverage tonight has also been delivered courtesy of Every Plumbing and Heating. Give them a call when you need it done right. BA Burrito Company. Boldly mixed, mad flavors delivered right to your door. Coulee Region Chill Junior Hockey. The fastest game in town. David Ray's Modern Diner and Tavern, Onalaska's newest hotspot. And by Radio 1 Broadcast School. We'll get you from here to air. The Onalaska Hilltopper Athletics Booster Club. Become a member at OnaBoosters.com. Music Mix of Lacrosse, your entertainment specialists. Allen Dental in West Salem. Smile with confidence. And by Onalaska Park and Rec, cityofOnalaska.com. This has been a Coulee Region Sports Network presentation. Like CRSN on Facebook and follow us on Twitter at CR Sports Network. Coulee Region Sports Network. Live, local, and anywhere you can get the World Wide Web. CRSN.
I was going to end the broadcast, but I think I'm going to let you guys watch this.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Should we turn the lights out in here?
Turn it out. We'll put them back on when it's over. This is too cool
this is
for us to
really
go.
Cool.
Bonus coverage here on CRSN. Bonus coverage.
And with a large counterculture focused on peace and love, highlighted by the Monterey Pop Festival, the Grateful Dead, the Mamas and the Papas, Jefferson Airplane, the Who, and the Birds were just a few of musical acts headlining the large open-air music festival. The musical Hair tells the story of this counterculture of peace and love. Listen now as we open with Aquarius and Let the Sun Shine In. rock band, the Birds, made it even more relevant with their cover release in the mid-60s. This featured ensemble includes Michael Roberts, Devin Reeves, Alicia Coulee, Megan Maxwell, and Nick Pulaski. And now, turn.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Sean. Sean, come and help us. He's somewhere around.
No, gotcha.
I have a bunch of, yeah.
Oh, my son's running around somewhere out there. With the knowledge we program field show with I Can See for Miles and Happy Together. Yeah, it's too cold.
Drive on it.
High School Gym. The concert will feature music from our play, field, and pep band events, as well as the amazing Holmen Middle School 7th and 8th grade marching band. Please, if you're making your way out to the stands, the lights will come up only very slowly.